right. Here we are. Here we go. You there, Chud?
Yeah, I can't see you though.
Yeah, I usually stay anonymous. That's my
Oh,
thing.
okay.
Yeah, so I do apologize about that. I'm over
No,
in
you're good. For a
yeah,
minute, dude, I almost thought like when I first saw your profile pic, I was like, "That's not Ryan Gosling." But then,
yeah, that's me.
obviously, I clicked
No,
on.
yeah, that
Yeah.
is yeah, that is me. That is me.
Oh, you sound chatted up, dude. That's what. If you're anonymous, that's cool.
Yeah,
It's
thank you,
nice to
man.
meet you.
Thank you. Yeah, how do I
Anyway,
sound compared to Beardson? I sound better, right?
you don't. Yeah, you sound like you have a better hormonal balance for
Thank you.
sure.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
And I don't want to bully the guy any longer,
Oh, I do.
but
I do want to
it
bully him.
definitely
I do want
was.
to
It
bully him.
definitely.
I want to bully him all day, and I will bully
Let
him
me
all
put this
day.
on mute.
I'm gonna
Actually, that's
bully him as long as I
yeah.
live.
Well, if that's kind of I get it now. It's like part of the Twitter culture. I've literally never been on Twitter, even back in the day when I was like a kid. But I obviously posted all that stupid shit that was like just selfies like we would post on MySpace and shit back in the day. But other than that, I never used the Twitter.
Yeah,
And so I'm getting to know the jargon and I'm getting to know the culture. It's a lot of roasting. It's a lot of
it's a lot of
it's a
banter.
lot of
It's
trolling.
it's a
It's
lot of
trolling. I
banter.
get it.
It's banter. It's
That's
banter.
why when I saw that you were like so persistent, I was like, yeah, this fucking guy, like he seems funny. Honestly, after I saw, I think that's John Dave Irving. People are telling me it's not, but I'm gonna give him
That
the benefit of the doubt.
yeah.
I think he's a funny guy. I've always loved his super chats, and so it's like kind of interesting.
JDI, yeah. So we do have JDI. I can't bring him up because he doesn't have his mic connected.
No
But
way,
he's
he's
there.
here
He is there in the background, just listening in. But I can't. It
right
won't let
now.
me. Yeah, he is in the background right now. I can't bring him up.
Look,
JDI
it
is a good
says
guy, though. He's a
creeping.
good guy.
It says it in the chat. I don't know how he did that. That's fucking creepy,
What do you
bro.
do?
He's got to be. It
What do you
says
do?
it in the chat on the fucking on the StreamYard. It says creeping. He commented somehow. I don't know how he did that. I literally just like as we're talking about it, it says that on my screen because I'm not watching on Kick. I'm on the StreamYard thing, and so I was,
Yeah,
but yeah, he messaged the chat somehow. It says studio chat, 3 people.
that's JDI for you, man. He
Bro
knows.
has a back door. Is he like a coder or something? He like codes.
He is. He is. He is. I think
Oh, that's dope.
he's one of those Russian hackers. I'm pretty sure
That's
he's Russian.
dope.
Yeah.
That's hey, they hate on the Russians, but they're
Ha-
cool.
You
They're cool.
fuck with the Russians?
I went to a Russian Orthodox church for 2 years. It's like Russian Greek, but it's OCA. It's like American, but most of the old women there are like old Russian ladies, and they're fucking
Mm,
babes, bro. Every one of them are super babe.
yeah. Now,
I love them.
do you fuck with the ACP,
What is that?
the American Communist
Catholic?
Party?
Oh, I don't know no, I don't fuck with that. Obviously,
All
no.
right, just checking,
I don't
just
really know
checking.
what that is.
All right, just checking. I just wanted to know, man. Just wanted to know. So, but yeah, before
No.
we begin, man, I just want to thank you for coming onto the stream. For someone who doesn't like black people, you sure act like one with your lateness, bro. What the fuck was that all about? You were late.
It's and
We set a
yeah, the
time up,
late
Chud.
dude,
What the
I'm
fuck?
literally not missing any of the allegation. I'm not beating any of them. 100%. It's not even like that I don't like black people because they're black. It's I hate the way they all act. We already know this, so like I've heard the shit Nick said for years, bro, and I absolutely agree. If you have like genuine racial hatred because of someone's skin, like a baby,
Hmm.
it's weird. But as soon as it grows up and acts the way they do, that's when you're like, all right, we got to keep them in line. And it's really just about keeping them on the eggshells they used to walk on
Yeah,
forever.
yeah,
And it's like now white people are expected to walk on eggshells in the society we created, and it's flourished into what we see. And so now it's like really we just got to make them walk on the eggshells. Don't go out and do malicious
yeah,
harassment, which is what I'm accused of. But the courts, like I posted in all my recent shit saying like I've been arrested for everything they could think of. For forwarding my calls, I got arrested. And then they arrested me for taking a single sip of ale that I was gifted, like it was a conspiracy. And so it's like, of course, they would arrest me if there was any shred of evidence that I was out here harassing black people, like maliciously going out of my way to just like start shit and do things that are illegal. I'm not breaking any laws,
Yeah.
Otherwise, they would have put my ass in jail like they already have, several times. So really, my only criticism that I keep getting from left and right from all the people that criticize me, one, it's either like, stupid chimp outs, but the real genuine criticism I get is like, we don't need people that are like going out of their way to maliciously harass and like to make a bad name for ourselves. And like I totally understand if that's what I was doing, why you would say that. Um, but it's like, where's the proof of that? Why haven't I been charged with that if that's the case? And
So
this DA right here in Clarksville wants to charge me. So where are the charges?
so what they send you to jail for? What'd you go to jail for?
Forwarding my calls to a guy who's been doxing my number. He's white. He's an old buddy of mine.
Hmm.
That's what I allegedly did.
Hmm.
He's been doxing my number, and so like I'm rubber, you're glue. What bounces off me sticks to you. Like that was funny to me. I didn't think allegedly that if that were true that would be illegal.
Yeah.
But here we are, and Grok says there's like 95% chance it's going to be dismissed after like
Yeah.
because I've got text messages from this dude who's saying like, "Oh, why won't you respond to my messages? Well, you can't handle the heat or some shit like that." And so like it clearly stating that I'm not responding to his antagonization, that he's messaging me on all these different things and he's like expecting a response. And so he's saying he's some innocent victim who received calls out of nowhere. He has no idea where all these calls came from. But that's my charge, was harassment via call forwarding.
Yeah.
They have seen the totality of all the evidence. They won't even release. I put a records request for the Kroger, the chimp out in the fire lane shit. They
Yeah.
won't give me the fucking footage. They said it's like is pertinent to an ongoing bullshit. And so it's like, okay, they're either ongoing trying to like place charges, but they still haven't. And it's been, as far as I know, like
Yeah.
over the statute. Why wouldn't they have put the charges on me yet? Where are the charges for harassment? They seen the footage. They know that it's not there. There's nothing that would hold water if they tried to charge me. It's like ridiculous.
Now I do want to say, it does look like when you're out and about recording these blacks chimping out. I mean, are you looking for it? Are you looking for the attention
Well,
or
so what So and I think I really didn't get to explain it on Beardson, but the radicalization happened because I was just a normal wigger, like every one of us, except I was trying to change my life. I lost a bunch of weight and I was like on this path of trying to like fucking learn how to build shit just because I used to be like a Bitcoin nerd wigger. And then I wanted to start working with my hands. When I lost the weight, your test naturally goes up. I literally got fucking like stir crazy.
yeah.
I dug a fucking garden in my backyard. Like one day just went and bought a shovel. Anyway, so I started working and but I was just a normal wigger and got caught saying nigga, right? I said
Nigga.
they were tripping. They were like, "What the fuck is
Damn.
going on? Why can't you drive?" They pulled up next to me screaming at me after they threw their drink already.
Yeah.
And then so I roll my window down. I'm like, "What the fuck?" We got the red light next to each other. I'm like, "What the fuck are you
So this
doing?"
all
Like,
started just
"Ni-
from nigga.
nigga, right?
Nigga. Damn.
And I used to like give people shit. I used to tell my parents like, you shouldn't say that word. And then I realized like this is, the more you grow up, the higher your test gets. You realize like, okay, some of this shit is fundamental and it's a principle that we really can't fold on, even if they ask you to give up everything um, in exchange. But so my initial radicalization came from the cancellation I got from saying nigga, and I was like, nigga, I'm just doing the speed limit. And
Yeah.
then they took the picture of me at the next red light, and I hit him with the cross. I blessed him, and that was
Yeah.
all the picture was. I didn't scream like "fuck you, dirty niggers," none of that stupid shit that they said. And then so the radicalization happened from then. It snowballed, and I was like, okay, no. Like after I saw the hate that I kept getting over words, and then like we all lived through the last 5 years.
So
We've
they
seen the same shit
canceled
that I've seen.
so they canceled you after just saying nigga, not
Yeah, yeah. They were
not
like, oh, well,
yeah.
these white people out here saying nigger. They
Yeah.
spelled it nigger, but
But you
that's not
said
what I said. I
nigga, but
said
you said nigga with an
it's
A.
just how I talk. Yeah,
You
and
said
like
nigga.
nigga. But it doesn't really
Okay.
matter. Regardless, I started saying nigger after they said, "Oh,
Yeah.
you can't say nigga." I
Now
was like,
what
"Well,
was the
guess
now
what?"
what exactly did you get canceled after saying nigga? Like what did they do? Like
They
is that what they
screenshotted it. There's like idiots in cars Clarksville
mm,
Facebook page. Like so all they blast everybody in cars like if they're driving crazy.
yeah.
Well, obviously this one blew up the page because I'm already like a locally known guy,
Yeah.
like I was like on the internet doing like personal training shit for years, and I was like a shit talker that said like I lost the weight doing it the right way. You people that are still preaching like eat saltine crackers and peanut butter,
Yeah.
like you guys are stupid. So I pissed a lot of people off. I was already locally known. So when they saw my face come up, oh, this guy's saying nigger, they're
Even though you
saying
said nigga, right? You said nigga. Did you
yeah,
say
I
nig?
was like, nigga, I said,
Yeah.
I'm just doing the speed limit, nigga.
Yeah.
Nigga, I'm just doing the speed limit. That's
Nigga.
how I
Yeah.
talk. I talk like a wigger.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
you can clip that up. That'll go viral on your shit. And
So wait,
so
so you, yeah, so you
that
were just straight up like Eminem. You were like Eminem, like you were like
we all
wigger, like
grew up. We all got this. Nah, it wasn't that deep, dude. It wasn't that bad. We
oh,
did
okay,
grow up on Slim Shady. We all grew up listening to D12. Well, the dumb
yeah,
wiggas in my my
yeah,
my own parents used to call me a wigger, dude. Like literally my own parents.
yeah,
And
okay,
so like and I grew up was like, yeah, I kind of am a fucking wigger.
yeah,
But like and so I grew out of that. I
yeah,
realized like this is not I don't respect people that act this way. I don't know why I do. It's
yeah,
kind of like
yeah,
it was just like, Malibu's Most Wanted, stupid culture, Slim Shady. We all grew up in the
yes,
propaganda, the
yes,
Jew, and then so I didn't know about the whole Jewish propaganda until like I started getting red pilled around like 2021.
yeah.
And so that's whenever the they fit. Like I always thought, like who the fuck is the ruling class that's doing all this evil shit? And then obviously Nick kind of spelled it out and was like, yeah. And so that's what also brought me to Christ was realizing all that.
So what
But
consequences did you face after just saying nigga though?
Well, it went viral in my community, and they couldn't fire me because my company it was, and I was working in Nashville, but the company was based somewhere in like Ohio or somewhere
Yeah,
where it's like liberal, and they
yeah,
couldn't fire you. Like in Tennessee, they could just say "get the fuck out" for anything.
yeah,
They don't even have to tell you. But like they had to come up with some reason that wasn't like political discourse, and so like essentially it was like there was just I was on teeter totter like edge of the water eggshells after that picture went viral, and they ended up firing me like a week or two later
damn. So
for some bullshit. They
you got
said
fired from your
they said
job.
that they had gotten
You got
they
fired from your
got an
job for
email
saying
saying
nigga.
yeah
Damn.
somebody like emailed them saying like oh this guy I seen him on the internet, he's a racist, whatever. I don't want him coming back to this apartment complex. It was like it
Yeah,
was the property manager because I would go into like these high rise apartments and we would go and fix shit. We were like
yeah,
service techs.
yeah.
And so that's how I learned how to do like all the contracting shit that I do now.
So wait, so were you the one that was recording you saying nigga, or did they record you saying nigga?
They just took a picture of me blessing him with the cross,
So
and then they
how
wrote,
do they know that you said nigga? Just from their post, from their words?
yeah, just
So they
the
didn't have any
claim.
proof. They didn't have any proof
It
of
was
you.
literally yeah, hearsay. It was that,
Wow,
but I
wow.
did go in the comments and I think I probably put some funny memes down there and didn't deny it. So like,
Yeah,
like whatever, I doubled down. I didn't give a fuck. And
yeah,
I was like in there posting like AI pictures of like a Chad next to a bunch of like little kids. They're all screaming, "Fuck this white dude," whatever. And so I was mogging them. I
yeah,
really didn't give a fuck. And so they were like, okay, here's our proof. And they just kept on. They were like, remember that guy who was posting those funny memes and like being racist on the internet? Well, he started his own company. And then for the last 2 years since I've been running this company, I've had good work, but then the TikTok shit started catching. Not me posting it, but other women posting me saying, "Oh, and you know how these TikTok accounts are. They're basically their whole account is just like raging
yeah,
a bunch of liberals up and getting them to go attack people. And so that's what happened. They start like the ball snowballed enough to where they got like this post and then that post and just stupid shit I would post on my Instagram story. I
yeah.
wasn't like a real poster.
I I mean, getting fired for hearsay, that is pretty fucking wild, but it probably wasn't the smartest move to double down when you
Yeah,
already have so much heat on you, like going around and just ripping the hard R. I can't lie, that's
Well, no,
pretty
no, no. That
that
was not. That wasn't existing yet. None of that was there yet. I
yeah,
hadn't been ripping the hard R in public. It was just the post where they said, "Oh, he said nigger." But I was just
yeah,
like, "Nigga," I said, "Nigga, I'm just doing the speed limit," because they were trying to apparently go around me. I had just got bitched at the day before by my boss saying, "Yo, you got to chill out on the speeding, bro." And so like they're watching your GPS and shit. So I literally couldn't go a fucking mile per hour over my speeding.
I'm sorry, chat.
It was
Chat
like
keeps telling me. Chat keeps telling me let Beardson and let Beardson and let Beardson. Listen, I don't know if I can associate myself with Beardson anymore after the recent
we can talk
allegations.
to him. We can
I
talk to
don't
him in
know,
a
man. I don't know
wait,
because
wait,
Beards.
wait. What
Did you?
recent allegation?
He. Okay, so I don't
I
really
don't
know
want to
how else.
fucking bully the guy.
I mean, like, listen,
We can talk
I don't want
about it.
to. Listen, I don't want to like say. I don't want to like say too much. Beardson was caught DMing a basically underage. She was not an adult. Basically DMing this girl.
You got to be careful. Is this
Yeah.
slander or is this for
No, no,
real?
this is legit. This is legit. This is
Uh,
legit. Um, yeah, he's
well,
DMing an
was
e-girl
she at least
asking.
16?
I don't know, dude. I don't know. I don't know,
Clip it
man.
up.
I don't
That's gonna be
know.
clipped.
I don't know.
Stupid.
I don't know. I
These
really
niggas
don't.
love that.
But yeah, he asked to see her holes, and that's what she
This
did.
nigga.
You know, I know this nigga, bro. This nigga,
Oh
bro.
my.
So real Catholic of you,
Look,
Beardson. Real
Chops.
Catholic of you.
Wait, is he a
Crazy.
Catholic?
Yeah. Well, I don't even know anymore. He might be Jewish after that one.
No shit.
Yeah. I don't
I
know.
didn't know that.
I don't know.
I've been trying to find any church that'll
He
accept me.
might be
I'm just
He
such
might
a
be
bad
Jewish
guy.
after that one. I really don't know. I can if he really wants to get in. All right, give me. All
Well,
right.
we should probably finish the story.
Yeah, go on. Go on.
I mean, we kind of already did. I mean,
I,
I've said the story a million times. People have probably heard it at this point.
yeah, I
You
mean
know,
it.
I don't even remember where we were at, but
I'm sorry.
regardless,
I just had to say that. I just had to say that. Beer.
I do want to say, you know, if anybody is in the Clarksville area, they're planning on doing a protest on February 3rd. Like the chimps are gonna chimp out on me, and they're all posting saying like, oh, he's not gonna have any weapons. He's gonna be going to court because I'm going to court that day. So they're all gonna be meeting me outside the courthouse,
Oh wait,
and
you're
like
going to wait. So
literally
you're going to court soon?
on February 3rd, yeah.
February 3rd is your court date.
And they're planning on all they're like the local news dude posted saying like we're hosting a protest outside the courthouse, and they're too stupid to even realize that my charge for harassment has nothing to do with the videos. Like they're all like, we got to make sure he gets charged and convicted of harassing the black community. Bro, I've literally never been charged with that. It's hilarious.
Okay,
Look,
like, are you Are
this
you like
nigga.
you might serve jail time? Or you say?
Bro, that cut me off. No, that caught me all off guard, bro.
What?
Holy shit. Holy
What?
shit. I can see it. I don't know how that happened. Maybe that's JDI in the chat. John Dave Irving really threw the banner. This is
What are you
going
seeing?
viral,
What are you
bro.
seeing?
This is
What?
good. It's I can't even say it, bro. You're baiting me.
I'm not
You
baiting
want
you.
me to
What's it
say it for
say?
the clip?
What's it say?
No, I'm not saying it.
Don't
I
be
don't know if
scared,
it's
bro.
true.
Don't
I
be
don't know if it's
scared.
true,
Just
but
say.
allegedly it says that the thing underneath here says Beardson got nudes from some underage girl. But that is
Wow,
the
that's
alleged
crazy.
clip.
I mean, that is crazy. All right, we're gonna
That's
let
alleged.
Beardson.
That's God damn it. God, I
We'll
love
let
your laugh.
Beardson.
That's cracking me up, bro. That's cracking me up,
All
bro.
right, we'll
Oh my
let Beardson
god.
up. We're gonna let Beardson up here, okay? Now listen, whatever happens, I don't want to
It's not
repeat.
okay.
I don't want you to leave, okay? I don't want you to leave. I don't want to repeat, okay? What
No, no, no.
happened?
I'm having fun. I'm having fun. He only pissed because he wanted to hear my story and then he didn't want to let me talk. That's ridiculous.
That's what Beardson's really good at doing that, though. He's really good at
Hey, but
doing that.
now I got my mic like he's
Now
got,
you can just
right?
talk over him. Just talk over him. Just talk over him, okay?
So like my
Here we
shit was
go.
on
Here
my
we go.
phone.
Here we go.
Okay, I was
What
waiting.
up, dude? It's
Oh,
very good
sorry.
to
Hey, sorry.
reunite.
Hey,
Dude,
all right,
ignore the stupid shit JDI put at the bottom of the screen. That's really not funny. And I'm here to defend if is she at least 16?
who? There's nothing. What are you even
This
talking about?
nigga. All right, look, they're trolling me. They're trolling me.
No, it's legit.
They're
It's
saying
real.
I don't know if we can. I was like, I don't want to bully the guy, and he's like, listen, we got to bully him because he's been outed as like a texting a young underage girl.
Well, no,
Hold on, I can't hear Beardson great.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, Michaelionheart has to do this because he's too much of a pussy to press you. That's what it is. Michaelionheart's too much of a pussy to press you, so he's trying to like
I
put it
can't
on
hear
me.
him.
Oh, wait, hang on.
Can you not hear Beardson? You can't hear him?
No, yeah, I can't hear him very good. It's like I can hear you pretty good through the headphone.
Uh-oh.
I figured out how to connect this to my laptop. Hey, I've been gaming. I've been trying to figure out how to use a fucking keyboard, but so like maybe we
Yeah.
can play games or something. One
Yeah,
day.
maybe we
I
could.
saw
Yeah,
that you do
we'll
game and
game.
shit.
We'll game. You have a GameCube? We'll GameCube it up.
That's hilarious. I never had one of those. I
That's
had
a
the
fishback
PlayStation
reference.
and
That's a fishback reference, by the way. We could GameCube it up.
okay. I I've never seen that clip. Dude, the first game I ever bought with my own money was Modern Warfare 4. Call of
Hello,
Duty.
hello. Can you hear me
I
now?
can hear
No,
Beardson.
Call
I
of
can
Duty
hear.
4, Modern Warfare.
Can you hear Beardson?
Yeah,
I can hear him.
Well, now I can
Yeah.
hear him echoing.
Oh, yeah, there's an echo.
I can hear myself.
There's an echo.
Hang on.
I can hear myself in his.
Dude, StreamYard sucks.
It does maybe. I don't know. I've never used anything.
about
So
now?
Did
what do you
Beardson
usually
not
do?
show you how to use Discord?
Fucking bullied me about it, dude.
Wow, that's
the echo-
crazy, bro.
Is the echo still there? Or no, we good?
No,
No,
it's gone. You're
We're
good.
good. We're good.
I
we're
can hear
good.
you a little bit better, but if Michaelionheart shuts the fuck up, I can hear you. I don't.
All right,
but
I'll
if
shut
you're
up.
talking-
I'll let you chop it up with Beardson if you want. I mean,
Well, no, it's
Well-
crazy because it's crazy that like you bring Chud on and you have to come after me because you're too much of a pussy to attack him.
that's not true. That's not true.
That is true.
That's not
It is
true.
dude.
That's not
It's
true.
totally true.
That's
Yeah,
not true.
It's
No, he's been
totally
attacking
true.
me, dude. He posted AI pictures of me. I didn't even know that before we were
Yeah.
planning to go on, but he was posting AI pictures of me in a bikini, which is fucking retarded. But it's like honestly, like it's like whatever, bro. Like I guess I should have answered him sooner. I hadn't seen his
should've.
messages.
You chimped out after Beardson over an
Yeah.
hour. An hour.
Yeah. Well, it was really after I heard him on the space continue to double down, saying that he knows he was talking about me. There's nobody else he was talking about. And if he was talking about Crystal or Shiloh for getting money after saying the N-word, those are women, so it's even worse. But like,
Wait. Hey, what does that mean? Those are women? What are you, a fucking simp now, dude?
Whoa.
well, they should get the money. They should get more money.
No, the women deserve the money. No, how dare you
Do they
attack our
not?
precious white women? Come on, bro.
This guy's got to be Jewish. Why do you always act like this?
Why are you simping for girls, bro? It's crazy. You act like we haven't seen you on the timeline talking to fucking Aryan
Yeah, that
Femcell
was
and
crazy.
fucking
That
Empath channel,
was
dude.
Yeah, that was funny.
Come
That's called-
on, bro.
That was crazy. I can't lie,
what are you
Chud. That was crazy.
doing?
That was crazy.
No, it was funny. It was funny. She slid in the DMs and got the follow. So like, you know.
See, these are people.
Oh
yeah, but
my
these are type of
gosh,
people. All right, Chud.
bro.
Okay, listen.
No, I know.
listen.
I don't even. I'm
Chud
having
doesn't
fun
know
on the
lore.
timeline.
I
don't.
You don't know the lore, bro. You don't.
I
know
just
the
see
lore.
a stupid bitch, and I'm like, we got to get her off the fucking timeline. Wow, I'll take one for the team. I thought it'd be a funny joke.
I'm gonna tell you a story. Okay, I'm gonna tell you a story about another Dalton. I'm gonna tell you a story about another Dalton by the name of Dalton Clodfelter. Have you ever heard of him?
Well, my buddy Tristan apparently knows him personally. He's like, he knows Nick and knows a lot of the groupers. Tristan Sarter.
I'm gonna tell you a little story about this other Dalton by the name of Dalton Clodfelter. This guy, okay, listen, this guy was on top of the fucking world. He was doing pretty good. He had his own show called No Holds Barred. Okay, he started to, get, involved with other these degenerates, these other people, like like a Chatical Code or Aryan Femcell. There's a whole list of these fucking people. Okay, and now these are the people that are trying to get you involved now. They're trying to get you into their little group. But these guys are
so
not
many
fucking,
people left and right. I don't know half of these. I swear to God, there's so many feds.
bro.
And I have
You just
been
need
taking y'all's
to
criticism.
lurk more, bro. You just need to fucking
Well,
lurk
yeah,
more.
I get that.
Like, bro,
ADI is so funny.
yeah, like, bro, you just like, I don't know, you went total just retard.
Well, you go full retard. You know what I mean? There's no looking back. So I only went slight retard.
No, you went full retard, bro.
I don't know if I went full yet. I think full would be absolute.
I'm glad Michaelionheart's getting his sack up finally.
But I do
after
think
an
that.
hour of fucking
Oh my
sucking
gosh,
his
bro.
dick.
Because Beards,
Sorry.
I like to. Okay, listen. I like to have a I like to communicate. You just
Uh,
okay. How about you and
uh-huh.
Fishback? Oh, Fishback. Oh, you like want to play some retro games? You got
Here
my
we
vote.
Yeah.
You got my vote.
Uh-huh.
What is
Yeah,
going
that was
on?
you, bro. No, this.
Yeah,
No,
Are you
this
guys
guy,
fighting for real? I can't tell.
Yeah,
Literally.
yeah. This
Y'all
is
seem like
real, bro.
buddies.
This is real. I'm real, bro.
Okay.
This guy
Yeah,
was
you know what-
sucking Fishback's
Well, listen.
dick, bro.
I don't know.
Mhm.
I really don't know anything about the Fishback guy either. I saw one clip where he was saying he wants to tax the OnlyFans girl. That's the only thing I've seen about him.
Yeah.
You didn't like that, I bet, because there are fucking hecking white women. Were you
I
against
don't
that?
know what that has to do with white women. What does that mean?
Okay.
I mean, there's a lot of nigs and she-boons on the OnlyFans shit too. I just thought it was like he said it was a syntax or something. That's the only thing I've seen. I think I literally watched it today. But you know, other than that, you know, I'm sure he's
So do you
is he an
actually?
ally? I can't tell. Like you guys say I need to lurk more. That's what I'm trying to do.
I mean, dude, it's just it's hard to, you know, I can't hold your hand. I can't hold your hand and do it, you know?
Yeah, no, exactly. Which is why I've been listening to you guys' criticism, which is like
Yeah.
some people have been calling me a fed, bro. I'm still living in the old shack. You know what I mean? I'm chilling and I'm, you know, still working my same job that I've been doing, you know, running my company. But I did so I'm like, no, I'm not a fed. No fucking fed's been here to give me a bunch of guns and money. But then I started thinking, I was like, I mean, like literally they hadn't have to. You know, I'm doing it all on my own. And I was like, okay, so maybe they do like me and are maybe they even have been boosting me in the algorithms and that's why I don't know. And so I've been really like trying to take a step back and see this as the blessing that I believe it is truly because it's like, you know, I had no other choice as I was stating before but to double down and do
Yeah.
what I'm doing now. Other than, you know, they wanted me to just commit
I'm not
suicide or
gonna lie
something
to you,
like
Chud.
that.
I'm not gonna lie to you, Chud. I mean, I think we're hearing a lot of the same that we already heard before, and I want to hear something new. I want to hear something new and fresh from Chud the
Okay.
Builder. Okay. Now, do you hate black people?
No, I don't believe I have
He
hate in
already
my heart for
answered that.
anything. I don't have
Lionheart, you
hate in my
fucking
heart.
retard. He
Thank you,
already answered
Beardson.
that.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. Here. Okay.
But I don't
Sorry.
have
So,
hate in
all
my
right.
heart.
All
I
right.
want to hear
Okay. I'm
something
cooking.
different.
It's
I'm
more of
cooking.
a
Let
it's
me
a
Can
hate
cook.
you
for the
repeat what
Let
you
sin,
me
just
bro.
cook.
said
Can I
15
cook?
minutes ago?
Can I
Holy
cook?
shit.
Wait,
Can
I
I
can't
cook?
control
Holy
her talking over
Can I
shit,
each other,
cook?
bro.
dude.
Can I cook? Now, Chud, have you ever
No, you
jerked off
can't.
the
You
black
can't
porn?
cook.
No. Come on, dude.
You're a
That's
fucking liar.
disgusting.
You're a liar.
What is this? Is
You're
this
a
no
liar.
holds barred now?
You're a liar,
Okay.
bro. You're a
How
liar.
deep
Is
are
this
You
your?
what
used to be a
Do you
wigger.
like? Do you want? Have
is
you ever
this
had
is
sex
what
with a
we're
black woman before? Oh my!
is this
Holy
is what we're
hell,
doing? Yeah.
dude!
I
What is
think he's a
going
liar,
on?
bro. I think he's lying. You used to be a
Okay.
wigger.
Dude, honestly,
No,
dude,
yeah, I
fuck
was a wigger
Lionheart.
I never was attracted to like fat girls or black girls or whatever. You know, I have a type. I like little Barbie blonde girls. That's just how
Okay.
it is. I've strayed, and you know, I bought into the Latina propaganda once or twice, but you know, that's basically as far as
That's
I've
a
ever
that's a
gone.
that's a trend with guys named Dalton from
It is a weird
Clarksville.
thing that was like pushed upon us there for a little while, like they were the Pocahontas shit. Dude, no
Yeah.
fucking way.
Oh, we
The
got
Chuds
Chud
handle it.
Handler here. JDI, we got Chud Handler here. He's
Dude,
going
Hey
I'm
on.
boy.
actually worried he
What's up,
might be a
guys?
Fed.
What's going on? What's going on, JDI?
'Cause
How you doing?
Hey
he's got a
guys, how you
back
doing?
door into everything, bro. He's the truth.
Yeah, JDI.
Dude, let
He's
me hear his
a.
voice.
What am I?
You're the Fed, I guess. You said you're my handler on your thing.
Yeah, exactly
On
right.
YouTube.
Oh, what the?
Dude, why would you
Bro, what?
bring JDI kills like every space that he comes into?
Hey, you know
Like,
what?
when
Fuck
Whoa,
he
you,
that.
Beardson.
Whoa, what?
joins,
You
he
don't
like
know shit, dude.
immediately just like
Dude, that's like
silence,
the
dude.
fishback. I'm in the
Every
background,
time.
fucking
Oh,
helping
the
you with the
fishback, the
intel.
fishback.
Is that real?
I
Is that-
came in
Here
and
we
posted
go.
this great thing. This guy brings up H-1B
Like that.
visas, and Beardson just fucking sleeps on it.
Damn.
Yeah,
So-
because you
so-
kill
so
you kill
disappointed.
the content every
What-
time.
You're killing the
What are we
content.
doing here, guys? I gotta make some steak and eat some food.
Let
I
me
gotta
kill
get-
the
No,
content.
don't.
Like, why
Listen,
are you trying
Chud,
to take
just
that
chill,
from me?
bro.
I
This
am
is
the
good. This is
content,
good.
Let me
Just
brother.
chill.
We got-
kill this content.
I
How
am
many
the content.
hours till Nick goes live? Is he coming on tonight?
Well, he's
hear
not
that-
coming on to my show. Well, he's
No,
not
not
joining
here.
my show.
No, not the show. I want to get ready and like cook some food so I can watch his stream tonight.
Yeah.
I feel
All right,
like
do you
the
consider
con-
yourself a groiper, Chud?
Dude, I thought so. Until like obviously you guys don't want me to call myself a
Dude,
groiper,
I'm
so
gone, dude. This is cold,
uh,
dude.
you know.
This is
Hey
fucking
Beardson,
cold.
don't leave, bro. Why did he leave? Why did he leave?
I don't know, man. He couldn't handle
Dude, he's
it.
crashing out,
He-
dude.
Dude, I told you to stop bullying him. I didn't want to bully him, bro. I thought we were gonna
He
have like
crashed
a
out. That's a
revival
clip.
stream.
That's a clip, bro. He
That's a
left.
clip.
That's a
Clip
clip.
that
Dude,
shit,
he
dude.
gave
Clip
me all
that.
the shit for leaving. Why did
That's a
he leave? I
clip.
wasn't even being mean.
That's
I
a
was not
clip.
even trying to, bro.
Man.
I literally was trying to like revive the you know, my buddy's his buddy. I thought we were gonna be
But
friends.
Chud, do you think that's a clip though?
I guess it's a clip.
That's a clip.
That's a clip.
That's a clip.
That's for real.
But to answer your question, I thought like obviously, dude, you have no idea, bro. I've
Canister
literally had,
sent
like,
$3 W
dates or
stream.
whatever, you know, and
Beard Zoe
I've been
wrecked
kicked
like
off of Tinder
usual.
forever, but
Chud
like
was gay.
I had like this girl over here. I've had bitches over here watching Nick. And they just start crying, and like I've fucking literally kicked them out because they're like, "Can you
Yeah.
just watch something else? He's so hateful." And like I've been a Nick stan for years, bro. Everybody gives me shit. He's just some flamboyant Mexican. Like like whatever. I don't think that. I think he's funny, and I think that there's like there's a role for guys like him.
Yeah, you know what? Listen. I like Beardson. I like Beardson. I think he's a good guy. But going into DMs of e-girls and asking, underage by the way, asking to see holes, crazy, crazy.
Bro.
You know.
Oh, so you're a professional troll. You're like
He
DI, but
calls
in a
them
different
wormy holes.
flavor.
That's what he said.
So you guys just clipping for Beardson shitting on? Are we shitting on
I'm
Beardson? That's
shit.
all we're doing.
No, I mean like, bro. I mean, we could talk about anything. I think a lot of people were expecting when I was having you on my show. I think a lot of people were expecting Bloodsport. I think a lot of people were expecting us to just like debate and throw punches, but it's like we already did that on Beardson's stream. So why
Well, I
should
want
we
to
do it
hear what
again?
the criticism is. I don't. I still have, like, the only criticism I've heard is a straw man of like a misrepresentation of my origin story. Most people don't even know it, which is the crazy blessing that I was trying to get to of saying that this defamation and slander, them saying I was arrested for harassing black people, that I was arrested for my videos, like that in and of itself is the seed that they've been planting, and like YouTubers with millions of subscribers are saying this over and over and over. And
Yeah,
so to me, it's like, I mean, this has to be like a paycheck. This, like, they're monetizing these videos. It's bullshit. And they're trying to starve me in the meantime. They're literally posting the videos in order to try to starve my company and like snuff out the fire. And they're only gonna fucking fuel the shit and through a slander and defamation case.
I mean, I think the main thing that really bothers me is like, why would you do what you did knowing that you have a child? And I think that's the big thing for me. Why
Question.
would you do all this? Because
Yeah.
like that's the thing. Yeah, you have your freedom of speech, but the public also has the freedom to associate. They can ban you. That's what they can do. They have the freedom of
Well,
association.
unfortunately, white people don't have that freedom, and that's kind of what I'm highlighting. But also with the child thing, like I see my son all the time. Just because we both mutually, like, me and her split up, and I let her live with me. I told her I would give her my house and I would move. She decided she wanted to move in with her parents. It's just like a thing that she decided. I probably would too if I had that option. And so I see my son all the time. I haven't had custody taken away from me. Like, none of that ever happened. We did have CPS. I've never talked about this, but since I delivered my son here, while they were still living here and we were still together, or at least trying to, in the early stages of the life, like, you really want to stay in the same household, even if you guys aren't going to marry each other. We had decided we're not going to marry each other. It was like, the purity testing is, I'm never going to pass it. I don't want to be the new Nick. I'm not some virgin. I do have a child out of wedlock. Like, but we were doing our best to maintain the situation. So they had already left, and it was already at this place where the reason why we decided to leave or split is because of the spectacle that I had become, just trying to run my company. That
Yeah.
was the offense that had pushed these blacks and chimps and all the liberals so far, was like, how dare you try to go into the public light and serve the community? How dare you? And when I posted that video originally of me fixing the church's sign for free, they were like, how dare you post this thinking that this is going to give you any type of merit or clout because, oh, you're doing something for a church for free. And I was like, I'm literally just trying to advertise, like, that I can fix little small methods.
That's exactly what Lionheart said in a comment.
And so and so they were like, why the fuck would you start your company? How dare you? Like, you're supposed to go and die now. And I was like, no, I'm not going to do that. And so, because of the spectacle I'd already become, we had made a decision to, like, this is, like, obviously we're not going to get married. We don't need to live together. The baby's old enough now.
Why didn't you why didn't you guys stay together? What was the reason?
Really, it was just not ever. We were never really like a couple. Like, it was like the first time we'd ever hooked up. Basically, is whenever she got pregnant. So it was like
Yeah.
just meant to be in the Lord's eyes, and it's a lesson that I learned. And it's really the lesson that I tell all these youngsters and like the catechumen that I used to
Yeah.
go to church with. Like, bro, like don't fucking like the
Do you
virgin
think
life
it's
is the, like to hear the Chad say don't go for the pussy. Like I think these kids were inspired genuinely, and I hope so
do you think
because
it's more
like
about sperm count or mobility?
this nigga, what? Like you know, I was T-maxing, bro. Literally, she got pregnant during when I was a deer skinner, and I was like, dude, I was like fucking Liver King all day. I was
Yeah.
like skinning deer. I was in the like grossest environment.
So is it safe
Doing
to
all this shit.
say your pullout game is very weak? Is that what you're saying?
Don't pull out. I double down. You know,
Damn.
that's how that works. And so really, you should just stay abstinent, and that's the
Yeah.
lesson to be learned here. Is like
Yeah.
there's a lot because dude, it breaks my heart to like have a baby that's in a broken home and like exist. Like I never wanted that. I wanted to like build them a house in my fucking backyard and like at least be nearby, very close. And that's the goal at the end of the day. And we're both still kind of in agreement on that. Like
Yeah.
I would like to be able to provide that, and that's what I plan
I
to
mean, that's
do.
a
Have a
that's a
house like
that's a
I thought this years ago, dude. We like to have the best, you know, lifestyle as a man. Like, dude, my best friend's an old Amish guy, 60 something years old.
yeah.
So like you want a bunch of cows, you want a fucking big piece of property, and then you want to just like sustain off the land. And I hear mixed shit with like move to the city and we want to be excellent and like I totally get that. And I think some people are for that. And that's awesome. And like I love visiting the city. I live in Clarksville. It's an hour away from Nashville. I love to go to the city, have a steak, a nice dry aged steak. Fuck yeah. That's like a birthday thing I want to do at least once a year.
Yeah.
So like I'm for the city. I like the lifestyle. I want to go to the theater. You know, I want to see the opera. You know, that'd be dope. But like I'm not someone that believes that I want to live in a big high rise and deal with that for the rest of my life. So that's my goal is to
What
like
about retro video games?
I do like video games though. And now that I've been playing with like the mouse, bro, this is fun. Like it's actually
Is
I
this
just
the
quit
new
my
arc? Is this the new arc? Is this Chud the Builder going into gaming? Is
Oh
this it?
dude. I might start playing a little bit just because like I always wanted to play that Phasmophobia game and now that I have a laptop, like I can actually play it.
Yeah.
But I really don't get the fucking game. I've been watching YouTube videos. But dude, I got really good at using the keyboard on PUBG. Like I used to love PUBG when it was on Xbox.
Yeah. Yeah,
That's
yeah.
what I used to play it on. When it first dropped, it was
Oh
like
my
5 frames
gosh.
a second. It was so ass, but it was fun. It was like, holy shit, this battle royale shit's cool. It was the first time it ever
That's
came
great.
out.
That's great.
And
I'm like, dude, I'm getting like Fishback, Beardson, vibes. I'm like, oh my gosh, bro, yo, Chud got my fucking vote, dude. Hey, yo,
this
Chud got
nigga.
my vote. Hey, I'm
But
Team
PUBG
Chud,
is the
bro.
shit. We
I'm Team
loved
Chud.
PUBG, bro.
I'm
And that
Team
was the only
Chud.
game, and I like to play that, but it really did piss me off, just like because it was so ass, like on the Xbox. And so that was like the last game that I played regularly with the homies, and after that, I just started losing the weight and like
Yeah.
really just I never really played game. Like I have a PS5, and I have it because I wanted to like play the God of War or whatever, but I just never play it. Like I'll boot it up like once a month,
Now I will have to
maybe
say
maybe.
I did watch your first kick stream.
Yeah, it was
Now
pretty dope.
that was fucking insane, bro. Okay,
What do you mean?
you
Oh
doxing
yeah, yeah, yeah.
your area, your house, where the
Yeah, yeah,
neighbors
yeah.
are. Now Chud, this is what makes me think that you're full on retarded. Now, when you're having your kid, when the kid is over your
He doesn't come
house.
here. He don't come here. That's like a rule we set. You know, after they started doxing me
Wait,
like
so
a
you
couple
can't
months,
even have
several
your
months
own
ago,
son at your house?
bro. That's literally what is like. That was like a rule we set a long time ago before I ever even started posting. Before I ever got any type of like virality. You know, I used to like shit post on my Instagram stories, like I said, the whole time I've been running my company, just because what guy our age doesn't. But I had not gone viral until I'd become popular. My first video was me getting yelled at by these bitches, these white girls who, like were just screaming at me saying, "Get this guy out of here." It was the night Charlie Kirk got shot. And so they were all screaming like, "Get this motherfucker out of here. He says racist shit on the internet." It was the first night I'd ever gotten like any type of there was like frat dudes there. In the video, there was one guy who was like, "Bro, you look sick as fuck right now." It was hilarious. And it was like timed by the Lord. It was, like, what are the odds of this video? So that one went viral. It did like 1 million views. The next one was the Walmart. She's chimping out, and that one happened after I had already gotten kicked out of my church, 3 days after, to be specific. And so like I was already viral in my local city, but I couldn't defend myself because they had banned me off Facebook for posting the death threats that I get. And so I posted them. They banned my account as if I said those words. And they were like, this is hateful, violent shit. You can't say that. And I like appealed it. I'm like, I didn't say that. I'm tagging the police department saying, hey, no one's doing shit about it. Like,
Yeah.
there's dozens and dozens of comments on all of my posts of people saying, we're going to kill you. Watch your back. We know where you live. Like all of that. They're so brazen with it. And so the church had began getting calls saying like, yo, you better not baptize this dude into the Orthodox church or else we're going to come shoot your church up. Shit like that, like crazy shit. And so like, what are they going to do other than ban me? They're like, this guy's a racist. Look at these videos of him. And so they were like, well, I guess you're just a hateful person. And I was like, Father, you know who I am and what I am. I'm not a fucking hateful person. Like, what's going on? They wouldn't even come talk to me. They wouldn't even let me come talk to them.
Yeah.
And so it was like, so 3 days after that, I'm in the Walmart. I'm like, I'm gonna get this bitch on camera, chimping out, like they always do. And I did. And I recorded it. And I said, who pissed her off? I said, usual suspect. She's chimping out. She's chimping out. And that one did like 10 million views overnight. I got
And by
like
usual
8K.
suspect, you mean
Yeah, niggers. And so that's the
you're not allowed to
problem
say
with
that on Kick, dude.
I mean,
on
I
Kick?
mean, I really don't. I mean, yeah, we're on Kick, but I don't really.
I said it
I
on
don't really
Kick
care.
all
Yeah.
day.
Yeah, I
He's
don't
a
care.
real nigga.
That's it. That's the thing
Michaelionheart.
between me and
Then why are you
Beardson.
muting my
Beardson.
mic?
Yeah, Beardson's like, I don't listen.
Yeah, push the envelope, dude. If not, who will? Like the
Yeah,
whole
yeah,
point is.
yeah.
And so
I mean,
I
hey,
said it
listen,
on all my
if bro
streams.
can, slip in the DMs of underage girls and, get pussy
And
pictures,
he represents the
then
groypers. Like,
yeah, that's crazy,
if I'm
right?
not allowed to be a groyper, like whatever, I won't be one. But I still
Yeah,
fuck with Nick. He's the guy who red pilled me.
yeah.
If it wasn't for him, like I would still be like, oh, who's the ruling class? Like I wouldn't know. I wouldn't even know because I
So
peeped
you
everywhere.
said you got stopped by or visited by DCS, right? What color were those DCS
Oh, dude, I didn't
officers?
even get to going in. Yeah, so it was a black girl, and because we gave birth at the house, they were like, you guys, this is like, they forced us to go to the hospital because apparently in 2022 or something, they made a new Tennessee law where you have to have scheduled checkups if you give birth to any baby. Like you can't just give birth and just have a baby anymore, which is what we did. He was healthy. Well, they showed up here and they demanded we go to the hospital. And I guess because of my demeanor, they were like, oh, we got to send these pass with flying colors. They dropped the charge. They dropped the case. Like the lady was super cool. She was like, yeah, you guys are clearly not bad parents. And so like we literally that was my DCS experience. Like I've never had my son taken from me. I've never had any of that. If anything, it's just like baby mama drama. Like, oh my gosh, I can't believe that you're going viral. Like this is scary. That's just what women do. So other than that, like me and my son's mother on good terms, and I see him regularly. I just
What race is the mother?
she's a white. Her dad's got blue eyed
You
German.
loser.
Now, now,
She was
now,
like,
Chud, I am getting DMs from. Well, I did get a DM from somebody who apparently
I'm not gonna
knows
dox
you.
my son's mother though.
No,
Not
no, no,
happen.
no. I got a DM from someone that you went to school with or knows you in real life, and he said that.
Allegedly.
Listen, he told me that you, the mom is a brown girl.
Oh no, that's great. Well, I mean, they say that my son's mother is black and that I got a mixed race, and they say that she's this and that she's sleeping with black dudes, and that absolutely false. Like I said a million times, she's probably more
So
racist
you
than
do
me.
not have any chocolate sin.
Oh no, dude, no. I mean, that would be ridiculous. Why would I be out?
I mean,
This-
hey, I mean, I don't know. I mean, hey, this is
No,
what,
no, no. 100% Shaniqua Shiboon's not in my
no.
taste, my blood.
Okay.
But like I said, dude, her
It's an
dad's
acquired taste.
aunt, her dad's sister, or some shit like that. I guess her great aunt. Um, or her dad's mom's sister. I guess that's her great aunt, right? Whatever. We went to her fucking 99th birthday, bro. She's like this old, I mean, like healthy white lady. So good genes, 100%.
Yeah.
Is what it is.
So does she have
Um,
more rights to the child than you do?
Bro, in Tennessee, that's how it works, bro. Unless you marry the woman, yeah.
Damn,
In
you
Tennessee,
got
but it's like The point
Fucks.
is like just to chat it up, bro. Just to make sure that she knows like that you run the shit regardless, and like she's on my side. Like
Damn.
we're on the same team, but that is how it is in Tennessee. She actually did one time when I took the baby. She was like, "You're not gonna." We were fucking arguing or something that day, and
Yeah.
and I said, "Fuck it, I'm putting the baby in the car seat. I'm going to my grandma's, like I said I was."
Yeah.
She was like, "Fuck, you ain't." I drove to my grandma's, and the sheriff
You
showed
ever, you
up.
ever hit that bitch? You ever hit her?
No,
Oh.
you know, I
That
mean,
would have
like
been that would have been a W. But go
no,
on.
actually, but I'm not. Yeah, I don't even really want to talk about her too much, but
Yeah, yeah, it's
other
fine.
than the fact that she did, the sheriff did show up, and she was like, they told me they were like, you have to have this shit in writing. You have to go and get like a whole custody arrangement in the courts if you want to have like rights on paper.
Yeah.
So basically, unless you go to the court and fight this shit and give the state money, you have to just stay on. You just have to stay on good terms with the mother. But it's really not that hard if you're not a not a cuck. I guess. So,
Yeah.
we get along. I see my son all the time. Like I said, I just spent the whole day with him.
So where can you, when you do have your son, where can you go with him besides your house? You could just go to like the park or something, or
We go everywhere. I mean, I take them all the time, everywhere. Like, they don't live in Clarksville, so it's like more of a small town where
yeah.
white people live. So like, like I can go out all the time over there. But also, I've got followers now. Like this dude gave me his fucking cabin here in Clarksville. It's not in Clarksville, but it's like near. And like he's like, here's an Airbnb. You can have the place anytime you want. It's usually
Wait,
around
so
4 p.m.
someone just gave you a cabin?
People have sent me people. Someone sent me this laptop, bro. People send me all types of shit. This cigar, I got a whole cigar box, humidor. I was about to light
I'm
this up.
Chud, I'm starting to think that. Wait, are you also getting paid 7K?
What do you mean?
Are you getting paid
No, it was
7K? This
40.
is
They sent me
sus.
like
No, this is
40.
very sus, bro. This is
They
very
sent me like
fucking sus.
40,000 on gifts and go,
Who
almost
sent you
40K.
40,000?
Just people supporting that after they saw the fucking story. They saw that they're trying to like ruin my relationships and my jobs and
Who's
starve
in?
my company.
Okay, Chud. Who's in charge of your fucking Give Send Go? Who's in
Me,
charge?
I made it. I wrote it with Grok. I told you that. Like, yeah, I was there on the way to a job site, and I was like literally like fucking I was like, this is the last job. After I finish this bathroom, I don't know where the fuck work's gonna come from.
Who's Tom
Uh,
Hennessy? Who's Tom Hennessy?
he's that Twitter dude. He's not. He doesn't run my shit. Someone was saying he does. He doesn't. I started it. He shares it because he's like a. I thought he was just like a OG ally or something.
Hmm. So
The
Tom
dude who
Hennessy
told me to
has
get
nothing
on
to do.
Twitter.
Tom Hennessy has nothing to do with your Give Send Go.
No, he isn't. He had other than him sharing it. He put it on that one post with Shiloh,
Has he ever reached
Crystal.
out to you?
Not directly. Not that. Hold on. I can go to Twitter right now.
I
And
want
let
you.
me see.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
need
think
to
he's
find
ever.
this out. I need to find this out right now, bro. I need to find this out right
Can you
now.
still see me?
Yeah, yeah, I see you. I see you.
Um. No, the only Tom that's in here it just says Atomic Liberty. Like it's not even a Tom. Yeah, dude, he's never messaged me.
So Tom Hennessy has never reached out
Directly.
to you.
He posted me on the timeline and like, told people to donate, but that's it. He's never talked to me personally.
Hmm.
Fucking bug in here. These stink bugs in Tennessee, dude.
He's a big fucking Jew, by the way. Tom Hennessy, big
Is-
fucking Jew.
Are we for real?
Yes.
Well, that's probably where the money came from. Maybe he posted
Are
me and
you
all
getting?
his Jewish friends. Because honestly, when I started talking about Israel and the Jews on Twitter, like the money stopped coming. And I realized I didn't know what Patriot Front was, but they DM'd me not too long ago. And they said that they're the biggest donor on my thing. If you go and look at it, you can read their donation. I've never messaged them back and I don't know shit
So
about
you're
them.
getting
I literally
funded by Jews? Is that what you're telling me?
I hope not, but
Hey, bro, you need to.
may the Lord sanctify the shekels. The Lord Jesus Christ will sanctify all the pagans hate me, dude, because I'm a Christian and like I'm just like, how can you deny Christ and hate Jews? Like, isn't that what Jews do? Isn't that what they are? They're the
Chud, you're gonna have.
crucifiers of.
Chud, I'm sorry. I don't make the rules, but you're gonna have to give all that money back.
Dude, I wish
That's
I
devil
could.
money.
That
That's
paid
devil
off my
money.
debts.
Oh my gosh.
That paid off my debts, dude.
You
Now, like,
used Jew
literally.
money?
I guess I don't know.
Bro, you're
I
you're
hope not.
worse than the blacks.
I think most of them are Christians because they say shit like Christ is king, but like you never know who's in there.
You're
And like
worse than
if
the
that
blacks.
dude, that's what I started to think about. What if the feds were like boosting me and like actually do want me to continue doing what I'm doing? So they've been, I don't know, maybe they've been falsely vindicating me
You think
via
you're being
like,
psyoped?
dude, what if?
What if they're outside right now, looking
Like,
at
cause
your
literally,
house? Yeah,
that's crazy. Like schizo, I got
yeah.
cameras everywhere. They would be going off,
I-
but you
I'm
never know.
I'm
They could
I'm
be
right
like
outside.
fucking. They could be shooting their
JDI just said
drone,
he's right
phaser.
outside.
That would be epic. Well, he's got my Addy. You know, I'd dox him. I would be the one to dox JDI.
You think
I'd
that's
be
my
the
docs?
one. Dude, he's
It's cute.
probably like low-key Edward Snowden or something like that.
Is
He's probably in
JDI?
Russia. He kind of sounds like Edward, don't he? Have we ever
What
seen
is
JDI and Edward Snowden in the same room?
yeah, we've been.
You been in the same room?
Yeah.
Cause y'all are the same nigga. That's why, bro. Y'all are literally the same entity.
But what do you think your next viral video is gonna be?
I don't know. Like literally, I just like
Like what
I
do you
didn't
want it to
expect
be?
any of them to go viral, and I didn't like
Well, you
plan
clearly,
for
all right,
any
Chud.
of
I
them.
mean, Chud. Let's cut the bullshit. Let's cut the bullshit.
Yeah,
You
let's cut
obviously
it.
know that's you knew what you were doing, bro. You knew what you were
When I,
doing.
dude,
Let's
I
not play
swear,
dumb.
as
Let's
soon as
not
he
play
said,
dumb.
when I was walking into Kroger in the fire lane video, as soon as he said, "What's your fucking problem, white boy?" Dude, I stopped in my tracks. I almost like took a whole second to stand there, and I said, "Oh, here we go." And I looked at him,
But
and I turned
why
around, and the only
record
thing
it?
I
But
said,
why record it? Why record it?
"Well,
Why
listen."
record it?
Well, subconsciously, it's like it kind of takes the power away from them because you know they're gonna want to record you. That's what they do immediately as soon as you call them a nigger. They're like, oh, they start pulling their phone out. Oh, say it again. What do they do? So like I broke the fucking barrier. I was like, no, I'm gonna actually just start the whole footage. And I didn't call him a nigger until he called me a bitch, right? He said bitch ass boy. That's when I said, here we go. But
Mm.
before any of that, the only thing I said before I started recording, after he said, what's the problem, white boy? I said, you know what the problem is. And then I started recording. I said, look at him. He's chimping out. He said, what's your fucking problem? Because I looked at him. And that was literally all I did. I made the mistake of making eye contact. And that's just that shouldn't be a thing. Like we shouldn't walk on eggshells around these.
I think what you should do with your 30 plus thousand dollars is buy like one of those little like Riz bots or like Tesla bots, and then make that racist and go up to black people.
Do that. Do they cost that much? Holy shit.
Probably.
I don't think we should do. I
Oh,
really
fuck
don't
that. I
think you
could
should
just
do
do
that. I
that.
don't.
I
I
could
don't
just
think.
do it in person.
All right, that's
I could just do it
really bad
myself.
advice. That's really bad advice.
I
That's
don't
really
have
bad
bad advice
advice.
at
I
all.
don't know if we should do that. That's great.
The best thing to do is just to go about your day. Like I don't
Go
want to
to
be an
go to a
internet guy.
synagogue and red pill.
I want to just be like a guy who does like regular ass work. And I've heard the criticism from Nick, bro.
Talk
I
about the
hear him
USS
talk
Liberty.
shit about the blue collar guys. Like, and in a way, like obviously all of the blue collar guys want to start their own business and climb to a place where they're just calling dudes and sending them out to do the jobs for them. That's where a lot of us want to get to. But like, I actually like to work with my hands. I lived a long time in my adult life just kind of like fucking off and making money on the internet,
Yeah.
and you know, or just doing stupid shit. You know, like so I like having a job where I work for myself, where I get to actually like fix shit and like build shit and like go do something.
Yeah.
And it's fun. It's like almost like a nomadic thing. You get a new job every week or two, you know, and you're out doing something different, trying to fix a new issue.
Now, are
I
they
like
going
doing it.
after? Are they going after
Going,
your business?
yeah, they've been doing it for years since I started it.
Yeah. Yeah. Now,
That's what I'm saying.
what are the
It's even
chances of
more
your
now.
business going
They
down?
shut down my my host site. I had remodelclarksville.com. They like reported me to like Wix or whatever the host
Yeah.
was. And so they got my fucking URL taken down.
Yeah.
And you know, now it's like obviously I've got such a network to where I can get jobs just through my Twitter DMs. You know, I can just go through my requests. Hey, I'm in Dixon. Hey, I'm in Clarksville. Hey, whatever. You know, there are people around me that want to give me opportunities because they respect what I'm doing. Like regardless of the purity testing. Like this is what like I was not expecting this from the Groypers, but I get it now. It's like the culture. And it's probably why blackmail is such a fucking big issue in politics. Like, I don't want to be a politician, bro. I'll never pass your purity test. I'm not into that. The AI slop is cute, whatever. You're not gonna find me in dresses and shit. That's not real. But regardless, like we've already talked about, I'm, you know, a Chad with a history,
I
child
did
out of
see a
wedlock.
picture of you, and you had I don't know, you were looking like a very feminine, like it was like a younger picture of
Oh
you.
yeah, I was 14 in that pic, and I was fat as fuck, and like that was the only picture, and that was on my Twitter, my
Yeah, but
old
what was that
Twitter,
all about? What was that picture all about? I mean, that was a bit
the
weird.
one where I was like face like selfie. Dude, it was
Yeah.
just low T fat. You see, when you're fat like that, I was like 300 pounds, over 300 pounds when I lost all the
300
weight.
pounds at 14?
No, at 14, I was probably like two something. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
like when I lost all the weight, I had accumulated up to like
Yeah.
313.
Yeah.
And, and I probably wasn't far away from that at like 15, 14, whenever the picture, I think it was in 2014. So I would have been like 16 or
Yeah.
17.
Yeah.
I don't remember when the picture was posted, but I was young and I didn't lose the weight till I was 21. So I was like, so when you're fat, Beardson, when you're fat, low T,
Wow.
um,
Wow. Was that
it's
wow,
just
was that a shot at Beardson?
But when you
That's
have that low T in your face, it's there, bro.
wow.
You're like taking selfies, like, and that was the culture back in the day. I think I was literally originally posted on MySpace.
I still can't believe you made Beardson leave, by the way. That's insane.
Bring him back. I didn't mean to make him leave.
He
Why is he
you made him
upset?
leave. I don't know, bro. You made him leave. I can't do
Definitely wasn't
I
anything.
me.
wanted
That's
to.
Definitely wasn't me. I know
I
that.
literally wanted to go to his house and hang out and say what's up to him.
yeah.
He
You
got
made him
fucking.
leave, bro.
He got scared and like so apparently he was gonna put a no contact order on me or something like that. Like one of the chimps, bro.
Wait.
Go
Okay.
report
So
me
let
to
me.
the
All right. So let me
fucking.
bring. Let me. Let's talk about that 1 second. Did you
Yep.
actually post that you were gonna go to his house?
Yeah, they sent me his address, and I was like, "Dude, let's chop it up, bro. Let's go do an IRL stream like he wanted to do."
Did you
And I
drive
was
to his address?
no, I was driving to go pick up this laptop that somebody had bought for me, but it was in a different state. And yeah, I can travel out of state when I report it to the bondsman. They were all like in my DMs trying to call the cops and shit. They're like, he's traveled out of state, bunch of cucks. But I reported it, and that's what I did that ahead of time because I knew these
Wait,
niggas.
why did you have to
Somebody
travel out of state to pick up a laptop?
somebody bought it for me, and it was in the Best Buy, and so I could either go and like have it shipped to
Is
me,
there no Best Buy in fucking Tennessee?
not with the one in stock, and they wanted me to have the fucking stream going ASAP.
It doesn't make Chud a laptop traveling out of
They could
state for the
ship it to
laptop.
Best Buy,
This
but they
does
were like,
not.
if you want to get it today, you can go and pick it up. And so I went out and drove it to like an hour and a half or 2 hours.
Do you legit? Do you legit have a handler? Do you have like
No,
someone like monitoring you and
dude,
shit?
no. That would be awesome. But like this is why I just post all the shit that I post and like it just comes off the dome. And sometimes I say stupid shit and I go full retard. It is what it is, bro. I'm learning the Twitter culture as we go. Like you know.
I mean, I think you
Imagine
have
you're
to.
just like a dude that's just watching the Groiper show. You're just watching America First. You're just hanging out and like you're just a guy that's a spectator. And then all of a sudden you fucking blow up because you were shit posting these chimps chimping out all around you.
Chud,
And like
I'm not.
I've become a local spectacle, but I didn't expect it to be a nationwide
I'm not gonna lie
phenomenon.
to you, Chud. All right, I'm not gonna lie to you, buddy. I think instead of learning the Twitter culture, I think you should just log off, bro. I mean that
No, that's
in
the goal.
I think you should just log off, take
That
a
is the
break,
goal.
you know.
Oh, you
Yeah, I
mean
mean,
forever? Like, cause that's what I mean.
but yeah, I
The
mean
goal
like
is like what I
forever,
said,
bro.
like to get
I
a
mean like
fucking. Really, I just wanted to like, bro, this has been a blessing because, like I said, they cut my tongue out and they chopped it out and they said you can't speak, you can't defend yourself. Your whole local community hates you now because it was their word against mine, and I had no voice. I was on my Instagram and nobody, nobody's on Facebook is really giving a fuck about my little account there. They're
yeah.
all listening to the dozens and dozens of chimps saying and repeating themselves over and over. And we already know that that's like a propaganda tactic where you just say something over and over. They literally say like, "Oh, he's a well-known rapist," which is slander, dude. Not only have I never been convicted, never even been charged with something like that, bro. Like, and so they say this shit as if it's fact. They repeat it over and over. I've got screenshots on screenshots of these people saying like disgusting shit about me. And, like they make fake accounts, they message them. It's just like weird. Like it's an obsessive. And then they say, "Oh, you're obsessed with black people." It's like, dude, I just wanted to be left alone. I literally
Yeah,
still
but
just want to
Chud,
be left
Chud,
alone.
Chud. You did it to yourself. You did it to yourself.
By saying nigga in traffic.
By recording yourself saying the N-word. You did it to yourself. You shot yourself in your
No,
own
this was
foot.
already happening. So the recording myself was
Yeah, but
only
you
the
didn't stop.
reaction.
You didn't stop though, Chud. You didn't
Why would
stop.
I
You
stop
kept
when that was
going.
the
You
only thing
doubled
that got
down.
me the support? That was the only thing. Like they kept chopping my tongue out, and so that was what I'm saying. They wouldn't let me post and defend myself, and no one was
You
listening to
should
me
just,
and my
what,
side of the story.
honestly, probably should have just
My
fucking
own
dropped it.
grandmother and
Probably should have just
my
dropped it.
sister thought that because the black people were saying, "Oh, you got arrested for harassing the black community," they
You're
both thought
fucking
that
a
that was what I was
monster.
arrested for.
You're fucking a monster. Okay?
Do you hear me?
You're fucking a monster.
It's better than
Yeah,
fucking
I
a
hear you.
16-year-old like Beardson is.
Yeah, that's wild. That's wild. Well, we didn't even get confirmation that she was at least 16, so that's the real red flag for me. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, I would
If
have
you're
to
gonna marry,
disavow
yeah,
that.
I'd have
That's
to.
insane. Yeah, that's
But my point is like the me posting only came after I was already exiled. Literally, the church was the last straw. After it got to the death threats of like my son was kicked out, like it was deep despair, right? But it's like, okay, at least I have the church to go experience the liturgy and just sing some fucking hymns.
yeah.
Then they took the church, and I said that night, I said, "Glory to God, I've got nothing else to lose." I said, "I'm truly prepared for the war that's to come." I
So
like
you're like,
knew in the air.
so the way I
I
look
knew
at it,
something was coming, bro.
Chud, the way I look at it, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. It's like you're no better than the people at these protests that are throwing themselves into cars, bro. You're like,
That's
it's almost like suicidal activism, bro. It's almost like
Dude,
suicidal
in
activism.
a way, I can see the similarities, but for to say it's the same thing as like a person gets canceled for saying nigga, and then they double down and they like, okay, you want to start your own company? No, we're gonna kill you. And then it gets to the point where I'm like getting literal death threats, and I start posting my death threats. They cut my account off, so I can't even comment on the dozens of posts every day. Dude, when I say Clarksville chat on Facebook has nothing to post about except for me, I mean that. And it's been like that for years before I started posting myself saying nigga, like saying anything. So this was before. I was just shit posting on the Instagram stories, like saying like, "Oh, look at this is the work that I'm doing today." I was really just posting the work that I did, like most of the time, and it would be like a funny song or like the new Young Thug in the background or something to make it edgy and like funny, right?
Yeah.
And so so that was like the worst of the extent. Or I said like one joke where I was like, when I say let's go gym, because I was in the gym, I said, I mean, let's go back to Jim Crow. Like I thought it was funny, and that one like blew up all over the Facebook, and they were like, yo, he's a fucking racist piece of shit. It's a joke. All right. And so like these people were canceling me over these little petty jokes like that. And then so once it got to the point where death threats, my son couldn't be here, my jobs are getting affected, like Freedom Plumbing, the people I used to work with for all the time, we got a lot of work done together. They cut me off because these people were posting me on TikTok saying he's a racist, he's saying all these racist things.
Yeah.
And so it was jobs,
Did you make a joke
son,
about
church.
plumbing not being freedom? Like,
Yeah, and that fucked up. Yeah, freedom of speech.
yeah, did
Where's
you
the
make that
freedom?
joke?
Where's the freedom at?
That was a
You're
good
gonna.
joke.
I knew this dude, the owner of this company, since we were in fucking like kindergarten. I used to play t-ball with him, and he cut me off over the liberals. He's like some fucking conservative. He was like a pro Charlie over Nick back in the day, but obviously not to talk shit on a dead man, but that was the guy. I used to try to red pill them. He would like, I went into their office once and he was like, he had all of the guys. He was like, yo, tell them all how the Jews run the world. And so I sat there for like an hour talking to them. And they would come around in certain ways, but we all know how most of these guys are. They're Republican and die hard. That's just how they are. But so anyways, that was the company that I did a lot of work for and with, and they stopped working with me, and like you know it got hard to find jobs because of all the slander and the bullshit on Facebook, and I couldn't even defend myself. So this
Well, I mean,
just
Chud,
what
like I
the
said,
narrative
man, you
became.
you went around, started, saying the N-word, recording yourself. I mean, what the
Bro,
fuck?
you're still are you rage baiting me now? Is that what you're doing?
I mean, you did it to
You're
yourself,
putting
bro.
it in the wrong chronological order.
You did it to yourself. You did it to yourself, Chud.
I I know dumb Chud. I get what you're doing though. You know what I mean? But the chronological order that's correct is like I would like to hear the criticism of that. You know what I mean? Like what was a man to do? You know, whenever they cut my fucking tongue out, couldn't post on Facebook. So I just started posting on Instagram all of the women harassing me at
I
the bar and
honestly,
then
if I'm gonna be
lady at
honest with you,
Walmart
Chud,
flipping
if
out.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Chud, I would have laid low. I would have laid low and just fucking moved on, bro. I would have just
What do you
moved
mean
on.
lay low?
Let don't
How do you lay low?
why add fuel to the fire? Why make it worse? Why make it
Well, they had
worse?
already taken everything from me. What did I have to lose at that point?
What did they take from you?
Dude,
What, your
I had
ability to what, your Facebook account?
no. The jobs. So my contractors that I did most of my work with and had like built relationships with, all of them cut me off, not just Freedom. And so that happened because of the TikTok posting. And then it got to the death threats were so bad where I was like, listen, I can't in good faith have my son come to my house anymore. That obviously breaks your heart. And so it was like the jobs, my son, and then the last straw was the church. They kicked me out of the church because all the slander coming to them from there. And so
Okay,
then it was like I told my priest that night, I said, they took my son, they took my work, and now they took my baptism. Like, what do I have to lose now? And so 3 days later, not even me, not even an interaction between me and anyone else. It was just a woman yelling at some like 17-year-old Walmart employee, some little girl. She's saying, I'm gonna beat your ass. I'm like blah blah blah. You saw the video, and I just upped the phone and I said, look, usual suspect. She's chimping out. And
yeah.
I went viral 3 days later, and that did 10 million views, and people started flooding my DMs with support that I'd never gotten before. It was always just like, you're a piece of shit, you're a hateful guy, you're harassing people, or you're just a racist. You know what I mean? At first, it was just, you're just a racist, like fuck you, you deserve to be killed, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden overnight it's like people saying like, yeah man, good for you on speaking up and like, making the joke out in the open. Like, it was really a mild video, the first video. And so then after that, it got even worse. The next video that I had posted was a black dude coming across the parking lot, screaming my name, and then came up to my door after I had fucking shut the door. And he says, "Just know you ain't never safe in Clarksville." And I said, "Just know that you're a nigger," And so like,
Got him.
it it was already like to the point where I was getting chased across parking lots. And then I just kept doubling down because I'm like, you know what? They had already taken everything from me. The only thing that I have left to do is to double down and just say, yeah, well, when they come up to me,
Yeah.
I'm gonna call them a nigger. When they tell me I'm never safe, like, of course. So then the video after that was the fire lane video, which I already, explained how I just made eye contact with these people. They asked me, what is the problem? And so, like, I'm gonna tell them. I'm not gonna lie and say, oh, there is no problem. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have looked at you. No, I'm not gonna do that. They need to know, okay, you asked. Sure. Why ask if you don't want to know what the problem is? Turn your fucking music down. Don't park in a fire lane. Then they say, shut up, bitch
So
ass
you
boys.
started chimping out at this black guy for parking in the fire lane, bro?
No, he asked what the problem is because I looked at him. So I looked at him
So
because he
you
parked
started
in the fire.
chimping out because he's in the fire lane.
This nigga, bro, you're stupid as fuck. Yeah,
That's what it seems like. It
we
seems
were
like you're
mutually.
chimping out
And so,
because he was in
and
the
I
fire
say
lane.
this to the groypers that give me the criticism of like, oh, you chimp. Dude, you needed a wigger who's gonna chimp back out at them. You guys needed somebody like me to chimp out at the chimps because I'm not scared of them. I've been around them. I know how they act. I know how aggressive they get just talking to each other in the barbershop. Like, I've literally seen other white people get uncomfortable just by
Well,
the way they interact with
we
each
know what
other.
black people are like, but at the same time, we don't want to destroy our lives, bro.
No, yeah, no, and so don't show your face. I support you, being
Yeah.
anonymous and whatnot. I had that, and dude, for years I'd heard Nick say over and over and over after I was already doxxed and already getting all the slander, saying like hide your power level. Do not like don't go through what I'm going through if you can afford it. They
Yeah.
took that right from me, bro. Like, long time before I ever even heard him talk about that shit. And so it was like, and not that I needed Nick to say it, but it was just like that had already got robbed from me whenever I said nigga. I'm just doing the speed limit.
Yeah.
And then God forbid I got my picture taken holding a cross. Holding a cross. That was like literally the only evidence they had was a dude holding a cross outside of his door.
You know what you should do,
And
Chud?
and
You know what you should do? I'm gonna tell you exactly what to do. Change your name. Move states,
Yeah.
shave your mustache, shave your
Everybody
head,
says that. Yeah.
start anew. There you go.
Bro, I'm still iconic. I'd have to shave the eyebrows and everything, bro. These motherfuckers know me, and they would follow me. Like at this point, like, what do you do? Go hide under a rock like a lizard? Like, let them take your tail. Let the tail sit there and flap around, and then go hide under another rock. No, fuck you, bro. They're gonna pick up the
What if
rock,
you
and
did
then
like a re-education camp with like a Louis Farrakhan type, and then
what?
you learn to
Oh, for
be
the blacks,
unracist? Yeah.
and like teach people how to be racist. Wait.
No, like unracist yourself, you
Oh,
know?
me go through a camp. I don't know if that's gonna work, dude. I'm a little stubborn.
I'd watch it. But what
I know
about
you'd
Mexican
watch it.
people?
He's JDI's like,
I
I'd
feel
deal
like
with
I feel
that.
like you're not even hidden Mexican people at all though.
Oh, dude, the
What are those?
Mexicans, we already know what all the Browns, dude, Indians, Mexicans,
Are they like exempt
The
though?
problem is like a lot of the Mexicans have my back when it comes to fighting the blacks, like, and so for the time being, let them be cannon fodder and like help a nigga out. Other than that, like they're half Spanish, right? Aren't they like part Fuentes? He's a beaner. He's like
Well, no, he's
something.
white. Well, he's white. All right, let's not.
Yeah, I know.
Let's not say that. That's yeah. Nick's
Yeah,
white.
they're half white. Nick's a white dude. We
Yeah,
love him.
yeah. That's not
His dad
okay.
maybe not so much. I don't know. I don't.
All right,
Maybe his grandparents.
disavow. Um,
We love Nick. I'm excited to go watch his shit. I got to make some fucking food before I get to the stream going.
how
Oh,
long have you?
you're not just eating it like Lionheart does on
Yeah.
mic?
Eating
Yeah.
what?
Sorry. I,
You're eating your food right now. Yeah, I can
yeah,
hear
I
you.
have a cup. I have a cup of tea. I have a cup of tea, and I'm just chilling, bro. I'm chilling.
This nigga's
Sorry.
fasting, bro. He's
Sorry,
doing
man.
his fast. Bro, I know
Um,
you're shredded. I can hear it.
Thank you, man. Thank you. I mean, hey, listen, we're not all soy beanleys. I mean, we're not all soy beanleys, you
Why
know?
do they say the bean? Is it because soybeans?
Oh, the bean? It's
Why do they call him bean?
his head. His head's shaped as a bean.
Oh, that dude. So I never really see anyone other than Jews talk about like I'm white, like and
Yeah.
he says that a lot. I see
He
him like
does.
saying
Yeah,
like
he does. I
you
don't think
don't
he's
see
white.
me
Yeah.
saying I'm white. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't have to sit here and tell you I'm white. Like
Yeah.
you can.
Yeah. I
I
do think he's
can
Jewish. I do think Beardson is Jewish. I mean, listen, as a Catholic myself, I wouldn't, go into the DMs of an underage girl and
Well, listen. If he can confirm she was at least 16, then I'm gonna like let the slander go. But dude, he put the the banner back up. Yeah, dude, I don't know. I have to see the evidence. I want to see him convicted and due process. So,
yeah.
you know, like if that's the case, fucked up. But he didn't deny that she was under 16.
Yeah. I mean, dude, I don't know. I'm honestly, it's
So,
fucked up
you know,
altogether. I mean, they got the
for a guy
proof.
like that, it's like, would you even want your daughter to marry a guy like that? Even if you had the best of intentions, like what
Yeah.
guy would want their daughter to marry him at 16 or 18?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, so even if he's like, oh well, the consent of
You
her
can make like
state.
the house smaller, I think. Like you wouldn't have to build like 8-foot ceilings. You could probably get away with like
Oh, because
Yeah.
so now the
Yeah.
father doesn't have to build such a big house for the. Okay, it's a good idea. He could just buy
yeah,
like one of those
you could have 3
pre-built
floors instead of
doll
2.
houses.
Same amount of money.
A pre-built dollhouse might work for that. Honestly, you could just assemble it.
Damn.
I don't know.
That's
I wanted to hang out with him, but it did seem like he dodged my in real life
it,
meetup because he didn't want to get mobbed.
I think he well, I think he got really. I mean, it got scary. I mean, did you threaten that you were gonna do
Oh
something to his house
no,
or?
I just wanted to talk to him. I said we could just do the stream like he wanted to. He said let's do an in real life stream,
Is that what
and then
he
he got
said to
mad.
you? Wait,
The night before he got
wait.
mad. He said let's do in real life stream. That like
What the fuck? Okay, this is
something like that.
breaking
We
news
were talking
now.
about doing
News now, bro.
we
So
were
he
talking about doing an in real life stream because that's where I was like, let's do it in real life. And then, he got mad at me the night before for hanging up on him.
wait.
Wouldn't
So
let me
he
talk.
said to you, "Let's do an IRL stream, like a
If I went back and listened to the podcast, we were talking about like how I said When I was talking to the other people, I was saying, "Hey, I'd rather do an in real life stream," and I'm pretty sure that's what I said to Beardson on his
What
big
the
channel. And
Beardson
with like the
lied.
HT
Beardson
dude,
lied.
the guy who's like the fucking asshole who's mad that I'm a Christian and he's like a weirdo who I don't know what his deal is. He seems kind of Jewish, but he wants to do a stream. And I said, yeah, let's meet up in person. Like,
Yeah.
if you're ever in Nashville, he said he comes to Nashville. I was like, come to Nashville. Because I'm not going to do this bullshit where we're talking over each other on the fucking stream, like on a computer. That's gay. Like, let's just do a stream and let's just talk to each other like fucking men. And if that way, if like you disagree and you want to say, like, oh, I think you should be a pagan, well, then, that's fine, whatever, like, I'm not going to be.
Yeah,
Like, what you're
HT.
not
Yeah,
gonna do
can
is
I? All right,
yeah.
I'm gonna tell you something. Do not fuck with that guy, okay? HT
I don't
he's a
I don't
fucking
know him. I
weirdo.
don't
Yeah, don't
He
do.
seems strange. He's mad at me because he's like, "Oh, well, you're a Christian." And, like, literally his only
Yeah,
argument. He's like, "You're a Christian and you hate Jews." I'm like, "First of all, I don't hate anyone like you, weirdo."
yeah.
Secondly,
HT's gay. HT's gay, bro. He's a gay. Don't, bro. Fuck him. All right, fuck him. He's a bitch. He's a
yeah,
bitch.
well, anybody who talks shit on Jesus, I don't fuck with,
Yeah,
and you're like,
yeah,
oh, he's a Jew. Like, dude, the modern day Jews that he has disdain for, like those Jews are not what Christ was. Like, I don't know why that's such. It's either you're low fucking IQ or you're just like you're malicious and you're obviously lying through your teeth and you know what you're doing. So either he's a Jew or he's dumb. And like
I think
I hope he's watching this.
any man that
Um,
buys his own tit surgery is a slut,
did he buy? Wait, all
yes.
right,
That's true.
listen.
That's true.
That's
That's true. That's true.
said.
That's true. Yeah, yeah,
I don't know any of that, but based on the evidence I have of him just being upset at me for the one sole purpose of being a Christian, like that seems Jewish. And you're like, oh well,
The Lions Den.
you should
The
hate him
Lions
more,
Den.
and
The
that's why you
Lions
should hate
Den.
Christ. You're fucking weird, bro. That's not a good enough argument to me.
yeah.
That's just not a good enough argument. To me, it's
WJDI or
like
WJDI.
WJDI. Yeah.
WGDI, of course.
In,
Yeah, like I
yeah,
just don't get
RKD.
that whole thing where they're just attacking Christians like 24/7, and they're supposed to
So
be like
weird.
for the white race when I don't know. It just seems
It's like,
pointless.
what didn't white people switch over to the Christian side a long time ago? Isn't that like? I mean, I'm
Don't you
not a
have to
history
be
buff.
white to get into heaven?
Yakub said some shit like that, I think. I'm not a Mormon. I don't know how that works.
Is that real?
I don't really, dude. If I asked the clergy, like, hey, who gets into heaven? I think they would just say none of us know except the Lord.
Yeah. Now
Well,
listen.
yeah, but we know that non-whites aren't going though.
Wow.
Based on their behavior, seems like it. Especially
That's
if you read the DMs of the non-whites that I get, yeah, it seems like
that's
they're probably.
racist. All right, that's racist. Can we not say that? That's racist. Can we not say
That's
that?
wait, dude. Put the old meme on the screen when you say that. The
That's
old, the black kid. You
that's
remember that
racist.
meme? No one remembers that. I was talking to like some 19-year-old girl, and like none of these bitches don't know fucking memes.
The
Literally none
Lions
of the
Den.
like the real memes. She didn't know what the original troll meme was.
Yeah, yeah. I know what
She
you're
thought I was
talking
talking
about.
about Donald Trump.
I know what you're talking about. I know what you're
He
talking about.
he
Now
said we
listen,
do a little trolling.
listen,
It's like,
Chud,
no, bitch.
Chud. Listen. Now, if Beardson is white, as he says, and let's say if he ends up going to jail, for texting a underage girl, will you use some of your money to bail him out?
He
Wow. Wow.
he said that he had so much more money than me, bro, and that 37,000 was not a lot
Wow.
of money to make in 2 months.
That's not very white of you, bro. You're not going to help
Capital
out a
H
fellow white man?
W. Well, I don't know that he is white. And secondly, yeah, no, he's bragged about for an hour and a half every time we talked about how he had so much more money than me and how
Wow.
like 37K is not a lot of money. So that seems like, first of all, doesn't that sound Jewy to like even just brag about having money? Like I get like doing the thing of like I'm better than you. Like we're rich people and I want to be rich. I don't want to be a poor. Like I love that.
Yeah.
Love that. It's inspirational. But like the arrogance in his tone and the almost insecure boasting was what really I think kind of
Yeah.
turned me off immediately. I was trying to bridge the gap and say, "Hey, I still want to be on your side."
Yeah.
But then immediately he was like shitting on like, dude, imagine all the people that live off of like fucking 40K a year. Like there's a lot of them. There's a lot of them. That's not to say that we want to like boast and like fucking suck the dick of 40K a year salary people, but it's like those people exist, and a lot of those people are based, and is what it is, man. Like you can live a good life off of 40K a fucking year. So
Yeah,
it
we
is
don't
what
like
it is.
poor
Not
people.
a
We do not like poor people here, though. We do not fuck with the poor people.
Well, to make 40K in a month and a half is not very poor. Like I don't know many people
Yeah,
doing that.
yeah.
So I don't know.
Now,
I think it's people in West Virginia. Those people suck.
yeah,
Yeah, the people that are like clearly
yeah,
retarded and
yeah.
like hateful, like those dudes, the HTs, bro. Like he seems more of like a Fed. There's a couple other people that maybe I can mention behind the scenes, like that. I don't know who they are, and they message me, and they're like, people tell me they're Feds, and it does seem weird that like, why are you messaging me? So I don't know, but
You can
I'm
take
keeping an open mind.
you can take like a state's like overall like IQ, and then you can back solve for like demographics. And West Virginia is like the only anomaly because the whites there are just Oliver Anthony'd up.
Yeah. Yeah, that Oliver Anthony shit did rub me the wrong way the whole time. I'm on job sites with guys like that all the time. I'm like the only dude that's like listening to Nick and putting a lot of these like retarded rednecks onto him. And for the last 2 years I've been doing that, and a lot of people just some people will tell me like, "Oh, I just don't get it, whatever." It is what it is, but that's what I listen to on the way to work for the last several years. And like I would hear people playing the Oliver Anthony shit, like my mentor Eddie. He was this fucking redneck, like literal redneck, and God bless his heart. But he did. He tried to fucking Jew me out of like $3,000, and fuck you, Eddie, if you're listening to that. And and he was a true like nigger. He's a white redneck piece of shit, and guys like that, I don't have any respect for him either.
Hey, nigger!
Shout
So
out Eddie.
what do you think
Shout out, Eddie.
the ideal career for like a black person would be
Dude, they
in the
had it
current day?
made. They had it made.
No, I'm saying like right now, if you were growing up a young black man, what would you strive to be?
If I was a young black man, I would strive to be way better than the niggas around me. And it wouldn't be hard. You could literally excel so easily. There's this young dude, Andre. Fuck, what's his name, bro? Maybe it's probably William. I think it's Williams. They're like it's either Johnson or Williams. That's how they always are. But he's a good little, content creator. He posted some clips of me, and has good. He's basically just saying like it's not hard to excel in the black community as a black young man. Just don't be a nig. Don't chimp out. Like his content's great. I think if you're a young black dude, go look at his shit. He does this thing like in the camera, and he's like, whatever. You're in the camera. He has good content. I like it.
Chud, what kind of music are you into?
I like number one Marty Robbins is like number one on the playlist right now. If you were to
Okay.
go to my Apple Music, I fuck with some old school Marty, but like I really been trying to listen to more chants, like him, like Orthodox hymns or Catholic hymns, chanting.
What about Claro? Do you fuck with Claro?
I don't know what that is.
Do you think maybe we can? Hey, okay. Do we think maybe we can get a little Claro going? Maybe you can put
You
Claro.
gonna get it's
Why don't we?
copyrighted on Kick?
I mean, I can get. Yeah, I can get. Yeah, if you open my kick up, I can play a little Claro and then maybe get your feedback on it. We'll do that. Live react.
You have to play it through Kick.
Yeah, I'll play it. I'll play it on my stream right now. I'll play a song right now on my stream.
I can't believe you're a streamer and you don't show your face. How does that work? People fuck with it?
It's energy. It's just big. It's just it's aura.
Yeah.
It's aura. That's all it is, man. It's just aura.
All right.
All right.
All right. I got the stream open.
All right.
So
I'll play a song right now for you. Get a live react. This is Claro.
I have his face docs. I'm gonna put it as my picture.
Thanks. Thank you, JDI.
I hate it.
You're not fucking with it? You're not fucking with it?
No, dude. It sounds like full retard. For real.
What?
I wish I know you would think I would be into, but like
That's crazy. That's.
I don't like. Is that like that's your music? You made?
I mean, I don't mind Claro. I mean, I know.
Did you make that?
What?
Is that like is that like the Randy Marsh? He's being Lord, like he's Loki Lord. Are you Loki Claro?
No.
Lord.
No, that's Tyler. Do you know Tyler Russell?
No.
Yeah, you don't know Tyler Russell from Future Nation?
Trying to think. No. Never even heard of Future Nation.
Oh my g-
Should I
What the
Google it?
fuck, bro?
No, dude.
What are
I'm
we
literally
doing, dude? What are we doing, Chud?
TJ Russ. Is that him? No, that's not him. He's
No,
not doing that.
TJ Russ. No, so if you go on
No.
Kick, Tyler, his name is Tyler Russell.
He's
Okay.
Tyler Russell. He's 28, and he was the guy at the Charlie Kirk assassination that was cheering.
What, bro? No way.
Yeah, facts.
Okay, I don't know. I can't find him on here. I'll just take your word for it.
Tyler's a good guy. I like Tyler. Tyler's a good guy. Do you know any of the Cozy people? Do you know Cozy.tv?
I'm telling you, I watched Nick's like stream on there. I used to go into the Apple store when I was at work in Nashville for the contracting firm, and I would like when we were fucking around and like walk around Broadway, I'd go into the Apple store and I'd put cozy.tv/Nick on the fucking thing and just like just put him on every laptop that was in there. I thought that was funny, but other than that, like I never really watched anybody but Nick.
Wow, bro. So, bro, like, you don't know you don't know Jimbo Zoomer?
Jimbo Gooner was in the comments. I
Wait.
remember reading.
No,
I remember reading.
his name. Wait, why are you saying Jimbo Gooner?
Oh,
It's
did I say
Zoomer.
that?
Yeah, it's
Oh, I
Zoomer.
thought that's what I
not
said. My bad.
Are you call? Okay.
I don't
How
know.
about-
I thought that's what I said. Zoomer.
Zoomer.
He was talking shit in my fucking comments or something, so I started calling him that. I thought it was funny. No, I don't know who he is though. I saw him in the comments.
How about
He was
Wurz?
saying
Wurzel
some funny
Root.
shit.
Do you know Wurzel Root?
Heard the name, obviously on Nick's shit.
Yeah.
He's before.
He's a good guy. Yeah, Wurzel Root.
I think I've heard of all you guys in the super chats. Probably that's why some of your names ring
Probably.
bells. People always accuse me of being like a straight to super chat guy. I don't do that, but sometimes I do fall asleep, at night listening to Nick. And then all of a sudden I wake up at like fucking 1 a.m. and it's him screaming on the show. It's like just the super chats. And so, yeah, I'll wake up out of my sleep and I'll like watch those. And so it is what it is. Sometimes I don't.
Do you ever get
catch
nervous
the
about
news
Nick
or-
disavowing you?
No, dude, because I almost feel like he has to in a way. Like, I think once Nick like hears the actual context, like I would love to hear a criticism. I still have yet to hear like criticism of the actual context in the chronological order of how things happen. Like, if he has criticism, I think it would just be the same shit that I've already spoke about how he's got. He can't tell people to go and show their power level and like start doing what I'm doing because it's not ideal. But in my situation, in the context of what happened to me, what was I to do other than to double down? And I think because of the raw authenticity of who I am and what I did, that's why I got the. I don't know. That's what I thought at first. That's why I got the following. Now I'm like, maybe the feds do want to use me, and maybe they are boosting. But
Nick wants
why would
to,
they take me off of Meta if the
I
feds?
think Nick wants you to turn it into like, I'm saying this word, but Democrats are the real racist. Like the left is the real racist. That's like what he wants. I think.
That wouldn't be.
I think you would like that.
That's a good spin. I like that. That would be probably the advice. I don't know. That's probably what he would say. Or I really don't know what he would say. I think he's already said it a million times. Like that. It's just a word. I was just watching for some reason the Aiden Ross Charleston White. Remember that stream he did with Sneaky and shit? That came on my YouTube. I was like watching that earlier this morning, and he kind of said the exact same shit that I say all the time, is that it's just a word and these people shouldn't be chimping out over a fucking word. And like I'm breaking no laws, otherwise they would have charged me. And what they charge me with is like so fucking bullshit that everybody who hears the charge is like, that's fucking bullshit. Even the judge said, I don't believe that you can't get a lawyer. He said no lawyer in Tennessee wouldn't take this case. I don't know what he's implying other than easily defensible charge. Like I don't know what that would imply other than that. But I told him, I said, believe it or not, I've talked to a dozen lawyers and basically every lawyer in Clarksville this week, and like nobody will fucking hire me or let me hire them, and so I just got a public defender form, and Grok says it's like 95% likelihood with all the evidence that
Do
I've
you
provided.
do you ask Grok for everything? Is that like a thing you do, or?
I used to hate people who did Chat GPT, and I never did
Yeah.
Chat GPT. But my boy that got me on the Twitter,
Yeah.
he's just an old friend of mine, and
You're
like,
just a
he's like
Grok
pushing
fiend
me.
now. Yeah.
I'm a fiend, bro. Like I
You're
used
a
to
Grok fiend.
use Grok to like write like I would ask it to do math for me. You know, when you're like trying to do square footage of a bathroom tile or something like that, it's not a bad idea to fucking put in the dimensions and ask Grok to like estimate materials and shit
Yeah.
like that. Like it works, and you can get pretty close, pretty fucking close on material estimates.
Do you put like
So
people in bikinis and stuff, or?
I never done that shit. That's JDI with the poopy diapers. Fuck you, JDI.
Poopy
I saw
diaper?
your
Wait,
comment.
what? Poopy diapers?
Bro, he was like, "Are you the guy telling Grok?" And I went and screenshotted his replies, like all the recent replies, his like dozens of fucking Grok put her in poopy diaper. Like, what the fuck is
That was
wrong with
hacked.
this?
Okay, who's being put in poopy diapers?
He would go to all these pictures of bitches and be like, "Grok, put her in a full diaper." So stupid, bro. And like my whole fucking feed now, because I follow JDI, because if I don't, he's gonna crash out on me. And so now my whole I'm like scrolling for days. It was just I'm like,
Love
God damn
crashing
this
out.
dude. Like, how do I mute him but not unfollow him so he doesn't fucking crash out on me? I
Can't
don't
just
know
mute
that shit.
someone. You like you were
Hey, but
able to like block
Caesar underscore
messages.
Isman just gifted one
No,
subscription
not
then
on
you
messages.
Kick.
can't.
It was the
Thank
timeline.
you,
I'm
Caesar.
seeing poopy diapers.
That's
I'm
crazy.
sick of
dude.
seeing
That
his
probably
poopy
was
diapers.
that probably was just your feed, and
That's
That was
coincidence.
you. It was all you on my feed.
Bro, is your
And I
feed
was
just full of poopy diapers now, or?
JDI's comments, bro. It's the problem. It's
That's
the issue.
crazy.
You're
That's
not
crazy.
clipping me, Nick. You're not clipping
That's
me.
crazy.
Yeah, JDI's a problem, dude. I don't know what's
Now,
wrong with him and
Chud,
poopy diapers.
would you? I mean, if you could, would you change anything with how you approached your actions? Would you change anything? Is there any
Bro,
regrets?
you know, I really would, because I loved my job in Nashville. You know, years ago, I like, of course, dude. I never paid for gas. I had a great job. I would have just not rolled the window down and said, like, nigga, what's the problem? I'm just doing the speed limit. I would have just not rolled the window down. I would have let her just throw the drinks on me. But like everything happens the way it was meant to, and
Hmm.
you know, what are you gonna do? That's what I did wrong. That was the initial thing that I did that everybody's like was so up in arms about. Was me
Well, I don't
like,
think God wanted you to say nigga to the black lady. I don't think that's the way. I don't think
God
that's how that
or
works.
guide. Sounded like you
God,
said guide.
God.
I don't know. I think God is like more of a sense of humor and irony guy than we all know. You know, I think the irony of this situation is like literally a thumbprint of the Lord. Like everything that's happened in the providential nature of the order and like I don't know. I don't think shit like this happens all the time. Like to me, it feels like a modern day miracle. I was at like the end of my fucking rope and needed help, needed like, you know, people to fucking rally behind me and have my support. I needed to network in a
The
way
end of
that,
your rope.
yeah,
What
like
were you?
they
Were
had
you gonna commit suicide?
no end of the rope, as in like I was running out of funds and jobs and
Oh,
opportunities and
okay.
networking.
Okay.
And they had cut me off on my Facebook. They just, like I couldn't post in like you can't network and get jobs around here without being on Facebook really,
Yeah.
unless you
Yeah,
have a
I
network.
don't think hanging yourself would be the end of the rope because you have to form a loop. So
Yeah,
it
that's
wouldn't.
true. That's true. That's
Right.
true. That's true.
He
That's
didn't know
true.
how to knots work, dude. He's
That's true.
you know what I mean. He's
That's
a
true.
grouper. They don't know how to tie knots. You guys
No.
weren't Boy Scouts.
Were you a Boy Scout?
You know. No, I didn't. My parents are too broke for that. We went once, and my dad was like, "It's fucking cold out here." We went and slept in the Silverado. I remember that. It was like we were supposed to like camp out, and this fucking tent was cold. I remember dad being like, "I'm going to the truck," and I was like, "Me too." I was like, "Fuck this,"
Yeah.
and then we never went back to the Boy Scout shit. But yeah, we sat in the Silverado and fucking turned the heat on. I remember that. That was a fun night. We camped in the truck, but
90-something
other than
Chevy.
that. Yeah, good old Chevy, good old Z71, buddy.
It's
Hell
an
yeah,
Oliver
yee
Anthony
yee,
song.
yee yee, baby.
I'm not a Chevy guy though.
Yee yee.
I've always been on Fords. You know, Henry Ford's the goat. I've never owned anything other than a Ford. My first
Well,
car was a
his family's
98.
Jewish now, so.
Wait, was your?
Yeah, well I got all the old schools. You know,
Yeah.
not Model T, but like a '98 Mustang was my first car. I drive a '05 King Ranch F-150. it's a piece of shit, but I love it. You know, I put so much work into it at this point. I'm not gonna say.
But I'm on like the timeline a lot, and I see you like sharing these like just like Jewish op people a lot. That
That
like
Dude,
is
you never
somebody
true.
see
said
That
like
is
that.
true. That is true.
And
That
you
is
guys
that's
true.
like
gotta,
the issue. A lot
you
That
of
guys
is
people
gotta
are
let
true.
me
like they're
know.
calling.
That is
Gotta have,
true.
see, I don't have a handler. I need JDI. He's like, he says he's my handler. He don't fucking let me know. I don't know who's a Jew and who's not. Someone
Yeah,
said
Because
this
that
you
the
is this
Jaden,
is
unfollowed me.
true, bro. This
Because
is
some like
true.
fucking psycho e-girl just like
Yeah.
someone said that the Jaden dude was like that I did reshare a post. It was, he said something base, but I didn't know that it
yeah, it
was
was
like
like the
he was
original Judas, you know?
yeah, he was like the original op of Nick or something like
Yeah.
that.
See, this is why I wanted us to have a conversation.
I didn't
You
know
know.
that. I don't
Yeah.
even know who he
I
is.
don't want you
He
to
was
end up.
DMing me.
I don't want you to
Look, I
end up
can
like Dalton Clodfelter. I don't
I
want
can
you to
show
end
you.
up like Beardson Beardley and DMing underage girls.
Yeah, no, that's not.
You know, this is not what I want. You know, you just have to lurk. You know, you have to. You know,
Dude, he DM'd me, bro. He was DMing me. That
who
Jaden dude
DM'd
was
you?
the Jaden guy. I gotta go to my requests and search
Who?
it.
Jaden McNeil?
Is that his last name?
Jaden McNeil.
Yeah, he was DMing me,
Okay,
and I
yeah.
didn't know he was a. I didn't know he was a bad dude.
I'm
I
gonna
didn't
tell you.
accept his DMs because it's still in
I'm gonna
request.
tell you exactly what to say to him. Call him a bitch. Say you're a bitch ass nigga, and then block him.
I should. You
Yes.
think?
Yes. That's the best advice I can give you right now.
I'm gonna say, hey, after learning about you, I gotta find him in the request. Maybe I'll do that later. But I'm gonna say, after learning about you
You should just use
and
Grok, I
hearing that
think.
you are fucking, yeah, I should use
Yeah.
Grok to find him or whatever. I don't know if that'll work. I could just tweet it, but that'd be fucking funny. Anyways, I'll be like, yeah, after learning about you, you know, I don't fuck with you. You're a
Yeah.
bitch.
Yeah. He
He
stabbed Nick in
tried
the
to
back.
he tried to kiss Nick too.
Yeah.
That's not right. Yeah, I don't like that.
Yeah.
And you know, while I don't know Nick personally, you know, I know Tristan, and I've known him since. I mean, he literally rode the bus with me since we were in third grade. To make fun of the kid for wearing suits and ties to work or to church or school, and the fucking kid, you know, he'd get on the bus wearing a suit and tie, I'd bully him, and now we're buddies. That's kind of weird.
Wait, you bullied? You bullied him?
Not no, not in like a you know like fuck you, I'm gonna put you in a locker way, but like look at the ginger in the fucking suit. Yeah, we used to call him a ginger. He's like super
Whoa, he's
redheaded
ginger? I
back
didn't
in
know
little kid.
that.
Oh,
Oh my gosh,
dude,
bro.
Tristan's a real deal ginger, bro. He's got like the legit red hair, bro.
They
Like I got like a red stash, like whatever. My grandma's kind of a ginger, but not like that. My grandma's got like brownish red hair.
Yeah,
But this dude,
Tyler Russell, he's a ginger, but I like Tyler. Tyler's a good
but
guy.
TR Sarter is like, I'm just saying that he was the OG suit wearer, bro. He's been the fucking drip chud. He's
Yeah.
actually the inspiration of the chud. Like that's where I got the name Chud the Builder. He's the drip chud. I was like, me and my son watch Bob the Builder all the time. We love Bob the Builder, and so I was like, fuck it, I'm Chud the Builder, and that's just where the name came from. Was honestly from TR
Yeah.
Sarter. He's the drip chud.
He was like
And so
the
he's been
last person to
OG.
get charged with like the January 6th shit too.
Yeah, I was like, maybe he's been a Fed all along.
Damn.
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I love you,
Whoa,
Tristan.
clip
No.
it. All right, guys. I want
Clip
you
it.
guys
Yeah,
to
yeah,
clip
yeah.
that part, and that's it. Just that little part right there. Clip it.
That was the whole video. The
Paying
whole
Yeah,
full
that
thing.
was the
price for
whole.
your
That was the
three-piece
whole
now.
thing right there.
Maybe TR Sarter's been the handler all along. No,
That's
dude,
great.
if he was the Fed, I feel like they wouldn't have kicked his fucking door in and put a gun to his head and then like had the Jew like put a fucking NDA or non-compete on him to where he hasn't been able to make. That's why Nick's suits look like shit recently because he hasn't been able to make any for him. But
Okay,
you know,
disavow. I think Nick looks good
everybody's
all the
been
time.
talking shit about Nick's
I
suits. It's not Tristan's.
I
It's not
think Nick. I
Tristan's
think Nick. I think Nick
tailoring.
looks good all the time. Okay. I think.
Well,
Nick
he
looks
said
good
that
all the time.
he said his suits were looking like shit. They were getting old. Remember, it has a fucking hole in it. He was like, "It's got a hole in my suit, you know. It's because Tristan can't make him no new ones yet. In June, wait till June. That's when he's making new suits again.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hopefully, he makes me one. He said
Are
he's
you
gonna make
are
a
you saying
yellow
Nick
one.
got chunkier? He doesn't fit in the suits.
No, I think he just hasn't. He's been wearing. Dude, he said he's wearing the suits for the last 10 years. I don't know how you wear a fucking suit for that long. Like especially as often as he wears one every night. But Tristan's making me a yellow one. and I can wear the yellow hat, and that way when the chimps start chimping out, I can call him Curious George. You know what I mean? It'll be like a fun, wholesome, wholehearted thing.
What if you trained a little capuchin monkey to come with you too?
That would be fucking insane. Bro, I was thinking it, like, honestly, all jokes aside, what if I show up to court? Like, if there's any black lawyers watching this that would love this case, holy shit, that'd be fucking hilarious. Your Honor, my client has the right to say nigger. Like, that would be so fun.
I do have a lot of lawyers that watch my actually wait, I can't say that because that just makes myself look Jewish. But I do have a lot of, I do have a lot of lawyers that watch my stream.
The Jews like lions, don't they? Aren't they like a lion thing?
Yeah, I think the Jews.
About them?
Yeah, I think the Jews do like the lion. I mean, I think everyone likes lions.
Too.
Everyone likes lions.
I think everybody.
I think everyone likes
lions. Yeah. Nothing wrong.
Everyone likes lions.
The lions eat the most African. No, I think it's hippos. Tristan would know.
The lions eat the most Africans?
I think they used to. I thought so, but now I think it's hippo. I think hippos actually eat the most African people.
Yeah.
They kill the most people in general.
Yeah. Now, Chud, okay, Chud, I have a question for you. All right, this is a good one. This is a good one. Okay, this is a good one.
We gotta go soon. He's coming on at 9.
Okay, yeah. Okay. Yes, we know. Yeah, America First returns tonight. Nicholas J. Fuentes on Rumble.
I want to make some food and eat and watch it.
We will get to that.
Okay, now, but last question. What is it?
All right, last question. Here you go. Hitler tells you, Chud, I need you to save the white race. I need you to have sex with this black girl. What do you do?
First of all, that's got to be like one of those like Prophet Muhammad angels coming to him, like one of the demons lying, saying, "I'm Hitler."
No, this is it. No, this is legit Hitler. Hitler's saying to you,
"You'd
right now,
never convince me. You could never convince me Uncle H would ever tell me so. I know him."
Wow. No, I know
Uncle H.
Okay. Hitler.
He would never tell me something so blasphemous as this.
That's disloyal. Are you telling me you're not
going to? I know my uncle better than you.
That's crazy.
I'm going to the chat to see what they're saying. How do I go to him? Michaelionheart. I've been watching the chat the whole time. Hopefully they.
Chat is saying disloyal. Chat right now is saying disloyal right now.
Oh, you're right. They're not.
JDIW.
They are saying
they're not. Yeah, they're not fucking with it, bro. That's not a good look. That was a trick.
That's all right. Well, it is what it is. I guess that was disloyalty. Put me in the camp. Put me in the camp for a week.
So you don't really care about saving the white race, if that's
No, we love the white people. Capital W. They keep getting on my ass, by the way. I didn't know that was a thing. Etiquette or whatever. But the blacks do put capital B, so I've been getting pissed off about that, and I'm putting capital W from now on. You guys can stop commenting that. I'm gonna start doing it.
There you go.
I even put in my Apple thing, every time I write white, it like auto corrects it to capital white. So I literally did that.
W.
So I don't forget anymore.
W.
I didn't know you could. Somebody told me you could do that, and I was like, "Fuck yeah, I'm gonna do that."
All right, listen.
All right.
Okay, before you go, listen. Yeah, I just want to say thank you for joining. What do you have anything planned? Anything coming up?
Yeah, I'm just
besides your court
working.
date, February 3rd.
Literally, just like I got some good work, like a good job working on this old couple's house. We're doing a bunch of exterior trim work and shit like that. So I'm just rejoicing in the fact that I still got work, and like that's all I really ever wanted. I just want to work. I will continue. I got my glasses every time I go into a store, anytime I'm in public. Fucking Meta glasses are on my shit, dude. So if somebody chimps out,
what do you want to say to your 18,000 followers more than Beardson?
Wow,
that's hilarious.
Wow,
dude. You know what's crazy is we were neck and neck when he hit me up originally, or when I first hit him up. We were like right at each other, because it was like the top 5 Groiper was him, and then I was like number 6. But now they don't want me to be a Groiper, I guess, because they love Beardson or whatever, and they don't want him to get out of the top 5 spot. I don't know. If that's what he wants, bro, you can have top 5 Groiper. That's fine. But I still love Nick. Bro's the GOAT. If he disavows me, it doesn't change my opinion on him.
Are you gonna do Omegle streams in the future?
What's his name wants me to stream on his shit, but Joker, Paul Miller, he wanted me to stream.
Paul Miller.
But like, that's just not my thing. If I do some streaming, honestly, I'd love to game like with one of you fucking niggas.
Yeah,
like,
listen,
I think that would be cool.
Yeah, you know what, bro? I'd much rather you get into gaming than fucking going on
Yeah,
Omegle.
that's weird.
You know.
And like it would just
Yeah.
be the same thing. Like
Yeah.
black people, oh my god, look, it's that Chud nigga. Like it would just
Yeah.
be the same thing. Like
Yeah.
I already do that in person, and
Yeah.
they do the shit. And so, like I said, I'm still recording the chimp outs. If someone comes up to me and harasses me, like it's gonna be on camera.
As long as you're
if I
not
can
look,
help
as
it.
long the thing of it is, I just don't want you going around looking for it.
No, no. Well, the video of when I went to that gas station wearing the bulletproof vest, like they had basically already made it to where they're like, "Oh, you can't come here." And it's not illegal. Like nothing I did was illegal.
Yeah.
And literally my buddy's shop is right next door where we were working on my truck. And I wanted to get a fucking monster. And I was like he was like, "No, let's not go there." And I was like, "Why would we drive like fucking 10 more minutes when we could just stop here and not be bitches about it?" And so I put the fucking bulletproof vest on cuz you never know. But like I literally just wanted to get a monster. Like genuinely, that's all I wanted. And I didn't want to have to drive down the road to the non-black gas station to go get it.
Yeah.
And so like Beardson was saying, "Well, I just saw this video of you like pushing this guy, bro. He literally walked up to me with his dick out."
I mean, I can't lie. It does like you can't blame people for thinking that though, because it does
No, I
look
get
like
it.
you're just going around harassing blacks. That's literally what it looks like. So you can't
Well,
really
I mean,
blame
yeah,
people
especially
for
after
thinking
they
that.
say that.
Yeah.
And the one video where I stopped, dude, I did just stop at the side of the road when I saw the George Floyd mural because I used to drive through there all the time when I worked in Nashville, and I saw it and I was like, "What the fuck? This George Floyd mural?" And then I like stopped by, I like got out of the truck. I was like, "Look at this fucking shit." Every time you see these fucking niggers on a wall, you can guarantee it's a shithole. And that was like me just kind of exposing the dump they live in. And I had maybe let it get to me a little bit
Yeah.
when they were saying, "Oh, bet you won't go to our hoods and say it. Bet you won't say it to our faces in our neighborhoods."
Yeah.
And I was like, "Yeah, you guys need to clean your fucking shithole up. Why is it so dirty? Dirty nigs, dirty trash." Like it
That's
became a
it.
poem. People loved it.
Black people do black things. Black
And
people
so it
do
wasn't
black
like I
things,
was going out there like pushing people and like the one dude that I shoved was the guy that walked up to me with his dick out. All right, he
Damn.
literally was saying, "What you gonna do when your mom or some shit like that?" I'm like, dude, literally, I don't want to catch AIDS. Get
That's
the fuck away
crazy.
from me. You know
That's
what I mean?
crazy.
Like
His dick was out.
arms
Like
linked.
his dick was out.
Dude, you can see if you zoom in on the pic on you pause it. I don't encourage you to do that, but you can see he literally pulled his pants
How
down.
big was his
Like
dick? How big was his dick?
I didn't see his actual shit. I just saw that he
Alright.
was like it was like bare skin, like he was
Yeah.
pulling his underwear and shit out.
Yeah.
And I was
it,
like, what kind of
circumcised
man
or
does that?
uncircumcised?
And then he said like, don't put your hands
Wait,
on me.
JD,
And so
what'd you
I
say?
did it again.
I was wondering if it was like uncircumcised.
I didn't
Oh.
see all that. I just literally because I looked away. I looked away and was recording via selfie cam. I was like, look at this nig. He's got
But
literally
then
got
afterwards,
his dick
were you
out.
zooming into the picture afterwards? Like, were you?
No, you can't really see it. Unfortunately, Russ, I could
Yeah,
have
how do
fucking
you
probably
know
pressed.
though? How do you
You
know
could have probably put
zoom in?
charges on him for like exposing himself in public.
Bravo
I couldn't really,
408
you couldn't
sent
really see. All that
$3.
you
Why
can
did
see is
Chud
that he
choose ortho over Roman
passed his
Catholic?
underwear.
Okay, so
Do you
actually,
know
I-
what-
He's like,
Do you know what color your public defender is? Is it like a white
I haven't even
public
went
defender,
there.
or you haven't even met
They're,
him?
they're gonna clip this. They love this fact of. I've just been busy. I haven't even went to get one. I'm still hoping that a real lawyer will want to fucking represent me. I'll pay money. They sent me some money. I got a little bit of money. I don't got a fucking shit ton, but I got a little bit. And if a lawyer wants to represent me, that'd be awesome. Till then, I'm just gonna go into the public defender's office and be like, "Yo, here's the charges.
Damn.
Here's all the evidence. Here's the shit that I got." I have messages of him saying you're not responding to my antagonization. Like that's really exoneration right there. Plus, it's fucking forwarding your calls. Like what even is that? It's not even a real charge.
I mean, listen, whatever lawyer you get, could you maybe possibly help out Beardson with the underage girl?
Yeah, I'll see if he wants to sling a.
Yeah,
sling some
because I think he might need help.
But
with
he's
that
in
as well.
Paducah. He's in Kentucky.
Yeah.
So
Well,
I
okay.
can't-
Well, I didn't know that, but now I guess I know, bro. Chud just doxes.
He's in Kentucky. That's what he said. He said it on his stream. He's like, "We live close. I thought we could get some lunch." This nigga.
I'm only
If you
joking.
live in
All right,
Paducah, be on
someone,
that lookout.
Someone did power chat a question to you. I'm sorry. I know you want to go. R Bravo
what is it?
408. Why did Chud choose ortho over Roman Catholic?
This is an interesting question, and like I actually did go to the Catholic Church first. The day before I ever Googled Orthodox, I went to the Catholic Church here in Clarksville, the Immaculate, whatever Um, and I sat there for like 3 hours talking to the ladies at the desk. They were tripping out because they were like, the priest is never late. The priest is never late. We don't know where he's at. We're gonna have to call. We want to make sure he's okay. But like, I waited from like 9 to noon, and I had to go somewhere at like noon. So I told him, I was like, whatever. Like, I'll just contact. I'll take a pamphlet or something. If you guys have like a pamphlet, I can call maybe. And then the next day, I ended up like, or that night, I think I googled like Orthodox Catholic. I thought that was the same.
If you want pamphlets, just go to gtvflyers.com.
GTV flyers. I don't know what that is, but whatever. Anyway, so I literally like I went to the Catholic Church. I wanted to go there because like I was curious about the whole thing.
Yeah.
And then I didn't realize that like the Orthodox Church, they say in the Orthodox Church like that the schism happened and the Romans changed the creed. But then the Romans will say that the Orthodox people changed the creed. And so it's like, who the fuck's gaslighting you and whatever. But I'd never heard of Orthodox Christianity, and and so to me it like made sense of like, if the devil was real and he rules this world, like what would he hide? He would hide the true church, right? And I never heard of them, and they are in less than a half mile in my backyard, less than a half mile away.
I mean,
I've lived here for 10 years.
I follow Jesus, and Jesus
Right.
Christ founded the Catholic Church. So
Right, but they all say, like the Orthodox in their creed says we are a Catholic. Catholic just means universal, but like, so did Jesus found the Roman Catholic Church? I don't know. I don't really know the history. They say in the Orthodox Church that the filioque or whatever is what changed, and that the Pope changed that at the time. And so to me, it's like, well, I mean, the unchanged church is the one that Christ started, right? Like has shit been changed? But then all the Catholics will say, like, well, yeah, well, the Orthodox Church has definitely changed. So, like, I'm not a clergyman. I don't know. I'm actually open to both sides. And like at this point, whoever the fuck will baptize me in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, I'm kind of down. I want the Eucharist and I want to confess my sins. I've never gotten the opportunity to do
yeah.
of that. And so like the sacraments are real for me. I crave the sacraments, regardless on, I'm not gonna listen to these fucking retards that are like, let's just go to the YMCA and like baptize you in the pool. Like, I don't believe in that, but like, I'm
So
pretty
you were
open-minded.
you were never baptized?
Never my whole life, dude.
Never
Not
in
even
your
as a
whole
kid.
life.
Not even as a kid. So I would get a legit baptism at whatever church I went to.
Damn.
Yeah.
All right. Is Nick live? The Nick Credo? Is that real or?
Yeah,
Okay.
if he's live, I gotta go make some food. It was
Yeah.
very
It's,
fun. You seem
it's
like a cool
9
dude. I actually don't
9
have
Central.
niggas just to play games with. So like,
I got you. Yeah, Liz,
gotta-
I'll follow. I'll send you a
do
follow.
you play
on X.
PUBG?
I play PUBG, bro. I play PUBG. I play Call of Duty. I'm a gamer. The people call me gamer
If
of the
you can,
movement.
dude, I got this fucking badass laptop, bro. Gave me the Strix, the ROG Strix. It's a bad motherfucker, and it's like, but for some reason, Call of Duty don't play right. I uninstalled the DDU, the fucking driver software, and I reinstalled the NVIDIA. Everything else plays right, but Call of Duty, I don't know what's going on. Maybe you can help me figure it out.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out.
It's a
Okay,
badass
first of all, it's
laptop.
not
It
even
should run
Credo
it.
yet. It's not even Credo yet. It's not even Credo yet.
It's
not
okay.
like
It's
an
all
hour.
right.
But yeah. But you know
And
what?
then,
You know what? It's been a
Still
long
need
time.
to take a shower.
Yeah, go on. All right, Chud. Hey, listen, I
Do
appreciate
you
it for
think
coming on.
that
man.
has spyware on it though?
Thanks, brother.
Like, who did you get this laptop from?
I don't want to dox his name, but he was one of the guys that's got a fucking bunch of money, and
And you
like,
picked
hey,
it up
dude.
directly from Best Buy,
Yeah,
like unopened?
yeah, unopened. Yeah, he just bought it and like put me as a pickup guy, and he said he could ship it to my local one from the Best Buy, but I didn't want to wait, and also like I don't like shipping. I know
Yeah,
they had to get
I
it
buy
there
laptops,
somehow.
but I always put like a Pegasus on it at least.
What is that? Oh, this nigga. Are you talking like the fucking Pegasus watcher? Well, that would actually suck if they got into my X account. That's the only thing on here that's personal
Damn.
that I've logged into, other than like email, which I wouldn't really give a fuck.
What would they be doing? Like sharing fucking ops, like Jaden?
If they were on my X and they just said like I love Nigs or some shit, like it would be funny as fuck. Like if somebody logged into my thing, that's the only troll I could think of is if they said something stupid like that, or I don't know. But honestly, I've got nothing to hide. If bro had a Pegasus on here, that would be weird. But I'm not on here gooning, so
Was his name Victor Sharp?
no.
Cool.
No. Who's that? Is that like Kingpin?
Oh, that's one of my alts.
Oh, that's fun. Dude, are you the guy that bought me this? That'd be weird. This nigga. Dude, I swear to God, like the gaslighting through JDI is actually next level. It's like he's such a mystery. It's mystical in a way. How did he do that? Holy shit.
What did he do? JDI, what'd you do?
I gotta go. That's so funny, bro. That is hilarious. This nigga. He is literally like a mystical tech genius.
What do you? Oh,
Chud
you
the
put loves
Builder.
black people under your. Wait, do you
Yeah.
actually? Oh, so you love black people now?
Chud the Builder, like, yeah, JDI is a fucking wizard, dude. And it gave me the option to put a banner down there, and I didn't. I almost said "dat nigga" was what I was gonna put,
Yeah.
but I thought that was kind of played out and retarded. So
Yeah. The whole.
love black people. It's great. It's
All right,
hilarious.
all right, Chud. I'll
I
let
love
you go,
all
man.
people.
We do. We love all.
Thanks,
we love
brother.
everybody. We love
All right, let's
everybody.
get in some games or something soon.
Yes.
Nice to
yeah,
meet you,
we'll
John.
keep in touch, man. We'll keep in touch, buddy.
Voice docs.
Yeah, nice
the voice
talking.
doc. Is this the first time he's voice doxed himself, or am I
Who? JDI?
John? Yeah.
No. He's spoken before.
Okay. All right. Whatever.
Yeah.
I thought I was special or something.
Yeah, this is my real voice.
Oh, that. Wow, that's the real voice.
All right, bro. I'll see you later, dude.
All
It was
right,
nice
buddy.
to meat you
All
guys.
right, man. Nice to meet
Can you guys tell Beerson to stop DMing me?
you.